This one's pretty impressive. Hey, Dad! Daddy! Answer me! Well, hurry up and get over there.
Who knows what kind of mess he might be in?
All the more reason to go and help, right? Sit down, we're heading out. Easy on the clutch! Try and find the location there on the map, big brother. We can't rely on the system's GPS.
Yeah, right.
This is a rescue mission, Cindy, not a story, okay?
Hey, are you all right, Dollface?
Somehow.
Made it by the skin of our teeth, didn't we? Oh, you look a bit wobbly there.
I'm all right.
Are you? Well, the girl looks okay. She can't be more than 14 or 15 years old.
Sir Uncle, she's fine. Leave her alone. You don't want to get involved in her mess. I'm your Dollface,
What
aren't I?
is wrong with you, doll?
You like her better than you like me.
Hey, calm down.
I know.
You're leaking oil from your eyes. Whoa.
I know. And now I hear this beep, beep, beep in my head.
You took the hit.
If I just hit this, then I will make it better.
What are you going to do there?
If I just hit this, then I will make it better.
Hey, be careful now. What are you doing?
Sir, Uncle, are you hurt? What now?
Huh? Look, someone will be looking for that LED and trace the explosion. We gotta get out of here and fast. I have no idea who these people are, but they have power. So step on it.
Okay, stepping!
It's no good. Signal's dead. No answer.
It's dead?
No response. Signal's gone, so her nate's self-destructed. That's what caused the shockwave.
She's gone? Rebecca?
She probably set it to self-destruct. To keep it out of enemy hands. Where do you think you're going?
Really? Aren't you at all concerned about Rebecca? Don't you even care?
Axel, it's the job, okay? This is how it works. Let's determine the location of the explosion and follow through.
You're always by the book.
That's right. We wait for the rescue unit and begin the search when they arrive. That's the way it's done.
But she's our commanding officer.
And as such, Rebecca would make the same call if it were one of us out there.
Please be okay, Rebecca.
Dollface. Hey, Dollface. We don't have to go this fast, okay? Slow down.
But Sir Uncle, you said we should hurry.
We'll be in the power plant pretty soon.
We're there.
Huh?
Oops, that didn't last.
Wow!
Did you like my finale, Sir Uncle?
Yes, thanks a lot.
I'm still feeling a little punchy.
Well, that much is very clear.
We're entering without permission. Won't the people here get angry?
Wind-powered operation plants are mostly unmanned, so we shouldn't have anything to worry about. I know they have periodic inspections, so the place should be well supplied. The storm ought to keep any trackers from getting to us for a while. So we'll rest, and you can make repairs, okay? It's obvious you need some adjustments.
Yes, I should have what I need here. The facilities for maintenance and repairs are adequate. I can use these for the LEDs and plug into the system control.
Sounds good. Come on, you.
Sir Uncle, what will you do with that girl?
I'm gonna take her to the sick bay and see if she has any injuries.
You're not going to take her clothes
Huh?
off. That's not right at all.
It's all right, Dollface. I'm just gonna make sure she's okay.
No! That's wrong, wrong, wrong!
Calm down. What are you thinking? She's a kid, and I raised two of my own, so it's not like I haven't seen it all.
I said I'll do it. I can do both.
Oh, what about the repairs you need to make?
You get dinner ready after you put her in sick bay, and I will take care of everything else. And that's the way it's gonna be, okay?
Well, okay.
Are you awake? You're not hurt, just so you know. What's that? I checked very carefully, and everything is fine. What's going on, Isis? No, it's Dolores. I'm an orbital prey.
You're Isis, and there must be something wrong with you because you're acting strange.
No, I'm feeling better now, actually. And my name is Dolores.
Come in, Axel. Come in, Ruli. Do you copy me? The radio's dead. What is the current situation here, Isis? Give me details.
My name is Dolores.
I said, tell me the current situation here, Isis.
And I said my name is Dolores.
I give you a direct order. You should be programmed to answer it. Now tell me what I want to know, Isis.
It's Dolores, Dolores, Dolores.
Come on. You are not Dolores. You're Isis. Isis, Isis, Isis.
Dolores, Dolores, Dolores.
Oh! You seem to be very confused. You're not Dolores, whether you like it or not!
I am! Dolores!
Have it your way, Dolores.
Sir Uncle and I brought you here. This is a wind-powered power plant.
Who is Sir Uncle?
Hey, chow's on.
Okay. It's dinner time.
Oh, I'm glad to see you're okay.
She is.
Stop right there and don't move any closer!
You don't think I would have left you with a loaded weapon, do you? Well, you're smart enough to have snuck this one by me.
I can't believe you tricked me.
You see, Sir Uncle is really very smart. Very.
Heat up. So, tell me.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Quite the soldier there, aren't you? So, let's see. You're a pilot from the Buffalo Army then, right? I guess that you've come this way from Bashiria County.
I already told you I have nothing to say.
Well, let's eat instead of talk then, shall we? Otherwise, it'll get cold.
I refuse to eat any earth or food.
What? But it looks quite delicious, doesn't it? Oh, perhaps you do not trust Sir Uncle's skills in the kitchen. I'm sure Sir Uncle is a wonderful cook. After all, he's lived alone a long time.
Let's not get personal.
I refuse to take charity from the enemy!
Are we the enemy? Sir Uncle, why are we the enemy?
We're not the enemy.
Sir Uncle say or do something bad.
I said nothing.
Oh, that's enough! What did you do to that orbital free?
Dolores? I don't know. She was like that when she came to me.
So then you're telling me it had a defect already when you went and stole it from Neradum?
When I stole it. Do you mean she came from Neradum Universal Technology?
Is that the place where I was born?
Why don't you just eat now?
You still won't get any information.
And I have no intention of forcing anything out of you.
I know a lot of things. My name is Rebecca Hunter.
Rebecca's a nice name. I'm glad to see you weren't hurt.
This food is too freaking spicy.
Just eat it.
I can't believe this sandstorm. I can't even see my feet. Let's go. What a drag.
Over here.
Rebecca! Rebecca!
We received an order to abort the search due to the storm.
But we can't do that!
Marietta County has never experienced a storm like this one. They're not equipped for it. If we press too hard, we'll be risking more people's lives.
Cockpit hasn't been recovered. If you ask me, I think your commanding officer's been taken prisoner by enemy forces.
Rebecca, just hang on. No matter what, I'm going to save you.
Why are we stopping here?
Just look at the storm outside the window. If we try to continue, we'll get trapped. It could blow the whole transport away.
Isn't there a town or outpost nearby we could try to head to? We could find some decent shelter there at least.
Make up your mind. 1 minute it's hurry, and the next you say stop.
Well, there's no point continuing on now since no one is going to be moving in this storm. And I can't fall asleep unless I have an actual bed, you know. If we keep moving now, you'll be sleeping permanently, idiot! I'm just telling you the facts. You don't have to bite my head off. As if I even care!
I thought she couldn't sleep without a real bed.
A table seems a good enough substitution.
Yeah, and with our blankets.
Well, don't wake her up. At least it's quiet for a change.
You know, she's not bad when she's quiet.
Big brother?
Well, I'm not saying I like her or anything. I'm just saying she's not so bad is all.
If you say so.
Don't you start with me.
Stop being so touchy. I didn't mean anything.
Yeah, right.
Well, I just hope Dad is all right.
If Dolores is okay, then he should be too.
That's true.
La la la. La la la.
That Rebecca. I wonder if she still has parents.
They must be awfully worried.
When kids get to be Noelle's age, it's a little easier not to worry so much.
I don't think that's true at all, Sir Uncle.
Okay, perhaps I still do worry. Even though she's an adult and can make her own decisions. But she is my little girl and always will be, you know. And it's my job as her daddy. I mean, look at this pilot. See all the things that can go wrong?
Of course I see. But you can't watch them all the time, Sir Uncle. Like in the shower.
Well, of course not.
Would you like to watch Rebecca in the shower?
She's just a kid. What are you thinking?
I'm sorry, it just crossed my mind.
What do you take me for? There's still something screwy in your wires.
I'm still fixing it. It'll be okay.
Well, work on that until you get it all straight, okay?
Okay. But where are you going?
Going to the toilet. Well, now, what's this? Oh, great. Hey! Someone let me out!
What's going on? What are you doing here? Oh, Rebecca!
I've locked all the doors in the power plant. I cut all the power and the old man is trapped in the bathroom. If you want to let him out again, you'll have to come to Buffum with me.
But I can't do that.
Well, then he'll just stay in there and asphyxiate when the oxygen runs out. You have no choice. Believe me, I'm an expert at this game. There's no way to reconfigure the computer without my password, so he's locked in for good. And if you try to bust him out by destroying the building, you'll probably drop it right on his head. I'm under orders and I intend to carry them out.
I understand. Stop steering so recklessly!
I expected trouble from Isis.
Not Isis, I'm Dolores!
I can't believe this! Now what? Is this a joke or something? 10% power? Status report!
I can't hold the window up!
Why didn't you dodge it? You could have moved!
My repairs were complete! Even if I wanted to move, I wasn't ready!
My error for not checking beforehand.
I'm sorry!
Orbital frames don't apologize. At this rate, we'll be buried under the windmill for sure. We've hit bedrock. We won't sink further, but we're stuck.
Rebecca, I think I can dig a hole so we can get out again.
There's too much sand around us. If you dig a hole, it will just keep filling in.
Huh.
Well, it sure looks like we're both going to die here under this stupid thing.
I'm still sorry, even if I'm not supposed to be.
You're a weird orbital frame, you know that? I can't believe you agreed to save that Earther.
Why?
Because he's just a bumbling old worthless man.
Oh, but that's not true. Sir Uncle is a wonderful person.
Someone must have wrote that into your program for you to believe that.
No, you're mistaken. I have come to that conclusion on my own from traveling with him. Sir Uncle is very brave and trustworthy. He always tries to do the right thing, and he protects me just as if I were one of his own family. Oh, he loves his family so much, and that's why I want to help him with anything I can. I would do anything for Sir Uncle.
Do anything. Well, I guess it's only a matter of time until you're immobilized, huh? Dolores!
Yes?
You're getting out of here. Recheck all systems immediately. Do it!
Right!
It looks like the overall power from the engine systems is dropping. Even if we secure a line, we don't have enough strength to get out, do we? With this output, the active laser's useless, so what about the vector trap? That's it! Do you have enough power reserved for the vector trap?
What is that?
You mean you don't know you have a vector trap?
Sorry, there are lots of parts of me that I have not figured out yet.
A vector trap has a function which compresses the surrounding space and takes in 10 times the weapons and equipment as what's on you right now.
Oh.
You should have one here somewhere. Found it! If we use this, we have a fighting chance.
And I can save Sir Uncle.
We'll compress the sand surrounding your body, then there will be a space for a moment in which you will be able to move, slip up through under the windmill, and we'll be free. Do you think you can do it?
Yes, I will try. If you guide the vector, I'll do my best.
Don't worry about me. I used to work these puppies on the Nath.
Okay.
You've got about a 2 to 3 second window of opportunity, okay?
I understand. It will be enough.
It'll have to be. You ready? All right.
Okay.
Vector trap, engage! We're both free! You did it!
I did! I did do it! I feel heavy!
That's because you're still carrying all of that compressed sand in your vector trap. We'll just reverse the direction and it'll release.
Better. Oh, that's so wonderful and amazing. I had no idea.
I can't believe you don't know all this.
Well, shouldn't we get going?
Huh? Wait a minute.
But Rebecca, I promised I would go to Buffum.
You think I'm going to take this piece of junk with me to Buffum?
Huh?
We've got repairs to make. We'll return to the power plant so you can get yourself in proper order, all right?
What about Sir Uncle?
You'll be fine for a while still.
Right.
Just so there's no misunderstanding, I thought you should know that as long as he's trapped, you're my prisoner, all right?
So, who's your prisoner there?
Sir Uncle!
Hey, how did you get out?
You forgot one thing, Rebecca. These facilities are designed so that in the event of an emergency, all the locks will automatically release so that no one will be trapped inside. Prisons are like that too, you know. I hope you won't pull another stunt like that again. Hey, Doll, watch our guest and make sure she stays out of trouble.
All right.
And put some clothes on before you catch cold or something.
You be quiet. I don't take orders from you.
You might want to also turn up the heat then. And why not sing her a lullaby so maybe she'll relax a little?
Lullaby?
Sir Uncle really likes this song. Good night, sweet...
When you were supposed to be looking at the map.
Look, it's a trailer.
Huh?
Hey, excuse me. Can you help us? Thank you. We're lost. We need directions to the nearest town. Our navigation's out.
Did he wave to us? Should we follow?
Yes, follow him. I don't care where he takes us as long as there's a bed there. Thanks. Thanks a lot. What a huge machine gun. What do you think they mine here?
Everything's huge on Mars. I'm feeling tiny.
Guess what, sport? You are. I don't know what they're mining here, but it's great, because it's all going back to Earth.
What's so good about that? I should be able to fix the trailers since the storm has let up.
Hey, Leon, do you think it's a long walk to the residential area from here? Find out for me, will ya? Excuse me? I just wanted to say thanks. We were really lost out there.
Well, Mars is a hard planet, but that's all the more reason for us to try and help each other.
I agree. Where's Cindy?
She left
You mean without even saying goodbye?
without even saying thanks.
That's gratitude. She must have a lot of friends. Huh.
I wouldn't know.
Not like Nikolai, who's a gentleman. Do it, hurry! You should be able to do it, Dolores.
What?
Just do what I said.
What kind of trouble are you getting into now? We need to get organized here.
Oh, Sir Uncle, Rebecca is being very inappropriate. She wants to be tied with rope.
She what?
Well, that's what she said.
What for?
Because this is a war and I'm a prisoner of war. That's what you're supposed to do. Do I have to tell you everything about how to treat a POW?
But tying someone up is not nice.
Neither is war, sister. That's just the way things are done. Get it?
But what if you have to use the bathroom or something? That would be inconvenient.
Are you two a couple of numbskulls? I'm Marsborn and you are Earthers, so you should tie me up and maybe torture me a little or something.
We don't do that here. Maybe you ought to look into getting some counseling or something.
This is an insult to my dignity as a soldier. So this is how you mock and torment us.
Yes, okay, whatever. We'll let you off of the next town. It was never our intent to make you our prisoner, you know.
Of course. Really, Rebecca, it's okay.
See this?
Oh, pretty.
It's kind of flashy, isn't it? I mean, for a soldier.
I think it's wonderful. You just don't know how to appreciate it. It suits you just fine. What's wrong?
This is payment for the facilities and supplies here. I don't want your charity.
No need. It was an emergency.
You'll take it, understand? Huh?
I will. That was a pretty expensive gesture.
Don't worry about it. We all make sacrifices. As a prisoner, I mean. It's just a matter of course.
You're not listening up, are you? You just don't seem to understand what's going on. You're not our prisoner, Rebecca.
You're just playing mind tricks, aren't you?
I've decided.
Huh?
I don't think Rebecca should have to pay for everything with her necklace. I used up all the electricity. I should pay something too. That would only be fair after all.
Are you nuts? That's not how it works.
In fact, I'll get Rebecca a new necklace to replace the old
face getting a part-time job?
I have lots of talents I could sell.
You're a machine. You can't go out and get a job.
I can if I want.
You can't want anything.
Yes, I can if I want.
No, I'm arguing with a machine. Mental terrorism.
Well, she's a live one, isn't she?
Any news yet? Did they find her?
We've received word from a communications operator in the far Mexico sphere. It appears that an unknown trailer has come in from the storm.
Trailer? Is Rebecca on board?
Don't know, but it's a big one. A transport that's large enough to convey even an orbital frame.
Do you think it's ISIS?
I'm not sure, but rather than chasing around the desert, I think it's a good place to start looking.
I agree.
I think it should match up well enough. It sure looks the same.
Well, look who's here.
Huh?
It's a nice surprise to see you.
You really got us out of the jam back then. There. I'm not really a transportation expert.
I'm glad to have been of service.
So, what kind of work is it that you do here, Nikolai?
Maintenance on dome spheres, mostly. I'm sort of the Dr. Dome who actually makes house calls. People spot a problem and I show up right away.
Oh, I guess that explains how you know so much about parts.
I don't know everything, just work. You know what?
Uh-huh. I'm listening.
This is something kind of funny, but I don't even know what your name is.
It's Noelle. No, I just said my real name.
Noelle. That's a real nice name.
Do you really like it? Oh, that's so refreshing. I can't believe this is the best hotel, even though I've seen worse. The rates here are totally ridiculous. Well, that's odd. Huh. It's gone now. It's not in any pictures. How could it just vanish like that? It was an LEV, but it's not here on the screen anymore. Who are those people? What in the world? How can you be opposed to Buff from knowing what you know? Mars people suffer here. This is a war. We've been under the thumb of cruel Earth tyranny for too long. All Earth people hate Martians, and we hate them right back.
Well, it's not good to make generalizations, you know.
It's so confusing. I don't understand it myself.
Dolores, you should come away with me to Buffram. No one will treat you bad. I'll even guarantee his safety, though I can't imagine why you'd want to keep him. I am a commanding officer. Where I come from, I have authority, and I arrange things. We can fight together for Mars, Dolores.
For Mars?
I'm sorry, kid. We just can't do that.
You say you won't, but I want to know why.
Well, it's a very long story, but the short of it is that it has to do with my missing wife. She's the person who created Dolores.
Don't be absurd. Whoever heard of anything like an Earther making an orbital frame?
She gave me explicit instructions, and I can't disobey them now.
What? Why did she do that? What did she tell you to do with her? And why does it matter so much to you? You're a free man.
Rebecca, Sir Uncle's wife is not from Earth.
Huh? You mean you're an Earther who went and married a Mars woman?
Is that wrong?
It's not just wrong, it's completely idiotic. You're from Earth. Her alliance is to Mars.
The part that frustrates me the most is thinking that people from Mars and people from Earth are really so different. I married Rachel because I was in love with her. None of the other stuff mattered, and it doesn't matter now. Mars and Earth have nothing to do with it.
I can't believe it. You really think you mean all that stuff?
The electromagnetic storm is subsiding. I'll try to contact Leon.
You do that, doll.
I'm gonna try it right now.
We're counting on you.
Well, this is just great.
Leon, can you hear me? Do you copy, Leon?
I copy already.
Is everything all right?
We're peachy, Dad. Do you have Dolores?
I'm here.
Hey, I'm sending the coordinates for the rendezvous. Get back here quick, okay?
The scoop of the century. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Thanks for the ice cream.
It's no problem. I'm just sorry I didn't have the time or money to buy a real dinner.
Oh, this is more than enough, really. Thank you. Do you like this? I bought it for my sister, but she didn't like it. You can have it if you want.
Really?
Go on. Please accept it. It's just a simple trinket.
It doesn't look like a trinket.
It would suit you. Trust me, it's nothing.
Well, all right then. What do you want, big brother? What? Dad's checked in? Okay, got it. I'm heading back now.
We'll be parting ways soon enough now.
I'll be really sad to see you go.
Huh?
We were just becoming friends, you know.
Us becoming friends?
I promise I'll get you a new necklace and send it to you.
Just stop it! We are not friends here!
Oh, I think we are.
We're not!
Oh. But we were at the power plant.
Calm down, Dollface!
You're not a person! You're only an orbital frame! Look out! It's a beam attack!
Hurry, it ain't in action!
Right.
Raleigh, stop!
A big surprise attack is the only way. ISIS is too fast.
But what if Rebecca is on board?
Our orders are to recover ISIS. The commanding officer is aware of the risk.
That's not right!
I'm following through, and she would do the same.
I'm going to rescue Rebecca first!
I'm home!
Where the heck you been?
What? He said we should rendezvous at 2. It's exactly 2.
The situation has changed. Dolores and Dad are under attack.
Who's after them this time?
I wanted to take you to town, but this will have to do. Take that and use it to flag down your friends when they come by.
I'm sorry about the necklace. You forgive me?
Buy it back from me. If you're my friend, you'll do it.
Absolutely, I will.
Come on, doll.
Right.
Tally-ho!
ISIS sighted!
I know that. That's Axel's move.
Where is she hiding?
Look out!
We're fine. I see them. Hang on.
Go for it!
Raleigh, too. Raleigh has no chance against ISIS.
Did you do it?
Look, Sir Uncle.
It's Dad! Come on, we'll hook up with the kids and get out.
Now they're running away. Ax,
Keep on it.
You don't have to tell me! That's Rebecca down there!
Keep on ISIS, Axel.
I'm going to get the commanding officer!
Oh, damn.
Dad!
How is everybody?
We're great, Dad. Would you stop it? What a heart-wrenching reunion.
I thought you abandoned ship back there.
I got back on. I was just going to get something I forgot, but then you started moving, so I guess you're stuck with me.
Lucky us.
I wasn't planning on staying in town long anyway. I won't get in your way, promise.
Really? Dad, tell her off.
We can't turn around now, Leon. It'll be all right.
You two are such pushovers. There isn't a spine between you.
Oh, come on, Noelle. Let's be good friends. Good friends. Are you nuts? Hey, us girls have to stick together, you know.
I'm glad you're all right. We were worried.
But ISIS got away.
We'll fix it.
What about the Earthers? What do you guys think there?
What do you mean? They're our mortal enemies. I hate the Earthers, and I'll kill anyone I meet.
That's so.
What do you mean, Rebecca? What's got into you? What did they do? Rebecca, where's your necklace?
Huh?
The necklace I gave you before we left. I know you were wearing it before the mission.
Well, I guess I must have lost it.
What do you mean? Did they harm you in any way? I'll kill them!
I don't remember, and I'm tired, so I'm going to bed.
You bastard Earthers! You'll pay!
Good night, sweet dreams to you. Riding on a ship of clouds. Spread your white wings. Cover me softly, good night. A flying ship, dreams of journeys past, my memory returns.
That for a friend. I think I know trouble when I see it.
Oh.
The Ortonades are Neredum's latest cutting-edge weapon. You're operating the ultimate in C-type frames, you understand? The best. And still you were defeated and allowed ISIS to escape. The engineers are perplexed, as am I. They assured me there are no faults in the machinery, so what's the problem? Rebecca? I can't understand unless you tell me. I can wait all day. It's not Rebecca's fault we lost. ISIS is... Too much for the three of you to handle? You want to be dropped from the Sobek project? Because I can accommodate that. No, it's just...
I take full responsibility. I was the commanding officer.
Okay, fine. Protect each other. I find that really quite touching. But I'm not interested in making any of you scapegoats. What I want is less excuses and more results. All right, Raleigh, give me your analysis of the situation.
Based on the initial data, we're dealing with an ISIS which has changed. The battle program has been awakened to only 30% now. If even that much.
Now you're telling me you lost against an inferior frame?
No. ISIS's abilities were superior to our power in every way. The simulation showed 0% chance of losing in a 2-on-1 scenario. It's manned by an amateur frame runner, but ISIS was completely unpredictable out there. In fact, I would like to corroborate the commanding officer's allegation. There's more to this. ISIS had an intelligence entirely of its own, or is borrowing it from James Link's. I can think of no other way to explain it. And if Rebecca says it's alive, then I have no reason to doubt her, sir.
Then you believe Rebecca's story?
While she was held prisoner, I think she was in a position to observe ISIS.
Yes? Raleigh! Axel, Raleigh, you are both dismissed for the time being. I would like a word in private with your commander. But wait! Don't disobey. Now go. Yes, sir. Come on, Raleigh! Why do you do that?
Because we tell the whole truth. Those are Father's orders.
And what about us? We should all stick together.
Don't you lose yourself in the part. I'm indebted to him, but not to you, brother.
You stupid!
What's your point?
Shut up, Raleigh! Admit you're no better than we are, or I'll kick your ass! Rebecca, let's talk about this business of you being a prisoner to the Earthers, shall we?
I didn't betray.
And yet somehow you managed to get away from them? Are you telling me that these Earthers simply let you go?
Yes, I don't know. It was this James Lynx. He wasn't the way I expected an Earther to be. Neither he nor Isis had any animosity toward me. They were kind, even after what I'd done. He wants his wife. What about... Where is Dr. Lynx these days?
No, Contessa. Why do you care so much about what the Earther wants anyway?
Because!
It's a lie. What you're seeing is an illusion. An illusion called hope. Somewhere in your heart you want to believe in this family, and you wish that you were a part of it. But if you persist in chasing rainbows, Rebecca, you will be crushed. Don't you see it? Hope is what made Mars miserable. We must break free of that false dream. If kindness is their family bond, then our heartlessness will serve to destroy them all. Understand?
Family bond. Heartlessness.
You're going down! Status report.
An unknown craft with no identification code is rapidly approaching.
If they ignore the warning, they'll face the consequences.
They've blocked our visuals. We can't ambush.
Saddle up! I don't want any lip.
Wasn't going to.
is trying to penetrate gate number 13.
What the hell is that? Colonel Norman. That's an expensive joke. We didn't need it.
Norman, then this is Anubis.
You mean the one recovered from Earth in the Interior War?
Did you miss me, Nap? I sure as heck don't miss you. That's all right. But I brought you the Anubis data as requested. So, I think thank yous are in order about now.
You didn't show up for the parade of triumphant returns. I hear General Rutger is taking you off his A-list.
What do I care what Rutger does? I was never under that old man's jurisdiction to begin with. You know, when you're in the cockpit for a long time, you get to missing the simple pleasures. But I guess the coffee's just for smelling and not drinking. Once again, expectation and delivery missed the mark. But I'm used to disappointment these days. After the JT recovery failed and Viola was killed, what next? No point in hoping anything could turn out no matter what the odds. I learned the truth of useless causes and I'm done with them. The future of Mars is no longer my priority. But Anubis is a gem. Proof positive that there is magic, as you say. That Metatron is a magic powerhouse. You showed me that, Nap.
And this is the gratitude you repay me with?
Nothing personal. I won't back the General. Well then, I'm using Anubis in the Amman plan, and I'm really pressed for time. We're entering the Army surveillance blind spot about now. I suggest we run the orbital frame gauntlet, Mr. Pleminger.
Mock battle? Okay. It will do. Rebecca, you will be the opponent.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy out there, little girl.
You do the same.
You know Silky's functions?
Yes.
Don't hold back.
But, sir.
Put Anubis' functionalities to the full test. Think of it as ISIS.
Sir.
Take note of even the smallest movement.
Yes, sir.
That's one amazing orbital frame. I've never seen anything like it.
The designer was the Colonel's father. He was also the father of orbital frame technology.
That was Rico Hariman's?
He died under mysterious circumstances during its development.
The professor was a brilliant mind. The Colonel is very attached to Anubis.
About that large generator, sir. Is it for vector traps?
Keep a sharp eye on it.
A person that commands that much power must feel like a god.
Let's just see what kind of god you are, Norman.
Hey, what's with that LAV over there? Buff from Army. What's the Buff from Army doing here? As of now, the UN Earth Army is seizing control of Dymo Station. Any resistance will be seen as insurrection and will be punished with force.
Why is UN Earth taking charge? What now?
You have Selkis, huh? Well, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Nice firepower, but you're second class.
Colonel, I didn't come to talk.
Sure thing, little girl. How old are you?
15, if it matters.
So was the boy who took Jet Team, mind you. What's got you so hot to fight?
I fight for Mars. It's the only thing worth fighting for. I got the strength to do it from my father.
Go ahead and wallow in the power. You'll make all the same mistakes. Nothing here changes.
You're saying that I'm wrong?
What do you care what I say anyway? Move!
He's fast.
She's still with me.
We've lost camera number 2, sir. Signal has been interrupted. We've also lost cameras 1 and 3 on the Selkis.
She's got him!
That's Becker vector trap is quite impressive. Now the size of the generator makes sense.
Sir, we've lost the signal on the Anubis.
I'll never transform in time!
That's right. Too late.
They shouldn't be pulling the spear in a mock battle.
He managed to disappear with a vector trap. That's one fine fuselage.
But Rebecca...
I guess it's my turn to wallow in the power.
Rebecca!
Something wrong, Colonel? You stopped.
Someone is in the way. I'm suspending the battle. Farewell, Nap.
Mr. Clemenger, sir, we just received word that Dymo Station has been overtaken by the UN Bufferin Space Army.
What?
I've never seen those before.
A lot of visitors today. Return to the center immediately, Rebecca.
I'm going to Nokotesu.
Rebecca, wait!
The Earth Army is too close for Selkas to make a safe return at this point.
Yes, that is fine. She's made up her mind.
Why does Mars have to smell? Tell me just that much. Why does Mars reek? I mean, it's ridiculous that this place should have to smell so nasty, you know what I mean? Like a sewer.
I want to know what business the WDSO has here.
Wired is currently conducting an investigation of the Anteria incident. We're flushing filthy rats from the gutter, so to speak. And another matter. John Carter,
He means James Links, sir.
wanted for the murder of inspectors, destruction of an orbital elevator, destruction of both Grand and Central stations, destruction of satellites, and that's not to mention Defense Unit number 28. Adding in all the small charges, there are 300 altogether. He and his wretched family are looking at 2,481 years of penal servitude. I know that he's escaped Mars. I know it.
Very interesting. But what does it have to do with us?
Don't play games with me. I'm not stupid. I didn't get to be chief inspector for nothing. You filthy Martians better wise up that we're on to you. That orbital frame was manufactured here and we know it. Admit it! Oh, my goodness, that's very... Let go of me. What are you made of? You're just like that mechanical nightmare, aren't you? Disgusting. The next time we meet, I won't hold back. And don't you forget it. Jeez.
I won't.
Chief Inspector, do you suppose there's any credence to the rumor that he and Rutger of Basilia are conspiring together?
Well, we know there's no mistake that orbital frames are made by narrator, but that's not enough reason to destroy them. No, there's a possibility we've not considered. Cahoots with the Buffram army. Just imagine it. The whole army deployed, and yet you're at the reins. I fully intend to bring all of Mars to its knees, Samite. The death of James Links and all his Martian filth. It's the only thing that will make this any better for me.
But we are friends.
Mars people and Earth people have nothing to do with it. If you think that, then there's just no hope.
Why does it irritate me so much to remember them? Hey, are you Rachel Links? Yes. Why did you marry an Earther? What do you mean? James? There's no possible way Mars and Earth can ever understand each other. Oh, but that's not really true. I know it isn't. It's just an illusion! Between Earth and Mars, there's only winning or losing. Are you too blind to realize we're at war? I loved him.
And love is not something you can just call black or white. Relationships are much more complicated than just picking sides. Don't you know that?
That's just rationalizing to get away from the
The
truth.
truth is that nothing is easy. With all the things we must endure in our lifetime, this is what makes us all so much stronger. And it was James who taught me all of that.
Don't you talk to me like I don't know what I'm saying here. Ugh.
You can't live your life only halfway. And each time you make something black and white, you cut it in two.
Now I get it. Now I know why I get irritated when I think of you.
What do you mean by that?
Why bother to explain? You aren't one of us anymore. You think I don't know what I know? There's nothing more important than fighting for Mars, and you won't change my mind, so don't waste your time.
You saw him? You mean you've seen James?
Yeah, that's right. They came all this way to Mars thinking they were going to save you from us. But that's never going to happen. I killed them with my own hands. It's a lie now, but soon it will be a reality.
Sir Uncle, I'm so sleepy.
What?
Even artificial intelligence needs a rest.
That's interesting. I wonder if Dolores dreams.
Oh, Sir Uncle, I like it when you do that.
Guess so. Dreams about a family. Yeah. I know that's what I dream about. Huh? What? Hey, what gives?
I can't believe it. We lost power.
No!
The system is delicate, and she's trying to sort all this stuff out.
Why such concern for a machine when your own father is bumbling around in a sandstorm?
I'm not the one that told him to go out in the storm. It's no good. Unless we change the adjustment parts, the fuel battery won't work.
We don't have any spares, you know. We're going to run out of oxygen.
Someone has to go out there and buy new parts, okay?
Leon, it's 24 hours to get to the next sphere if we're lucky. You act like it's nothing.
Chapter 57. Take the initiative and do those things which everyone else is not willing to do. Children learn from the willing spirit of sacrifice in their parents. That's it!
Leon, Noel, I'll go get the parts.
Huh? Dad said he would do it on his own. I never asked him to go out there in the storm, and you know it.
Sure. So just how far are you headed, Nikolai?
To Maruga-Raityfield County. It's a small place before Bishiria County.
Well, if that's the case, then we're all heading in the same direction. Sorry to bug you while you're getting all cozy, but let's see some cards here. Anyone got a challenge? Huh. I got nothing.
I'll fold two.
How about you, Sport? Huh?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, right! I finally won one!
Huh? With one lousy pair?
A win is a win. Two more and you would have had a royal flush. Imagine that. That was pretty close, Nikolai. Pretty close doesn't earn the potatoes here, honey. Anyone can be a couple of cards short. What's that supposed to mean? It doesn't mean anything.
That's so true. Doesn't mean anything, not yet.
Oh,
Just a
please,
couple more
not a lot of
cards.
nerve. Not nearly as much nerve as you have left.
Sir Uncle.
Help, Leon. Noel. Dolores. Hey, miss! You over there! Hey! Hey! Hey, you!
Love and peace.
Am I dead now and this is heaven?
No, silly. This is a tip of southern sphere of Hesperia County. Welcome to Evia Colony.
Evia Colony? Wow, I actually made it. And even with the sandstorm. Love.
And peace.
Sure, peace. Peace.
Peace and love.
Peace. Peace.
Peace and love.
Peace. Yeah. Peace and love. Peace and love. And peace.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Love and peace. What is this place? What's with these people? Huh? What's going on? What are they doing? Hey! Get your cars out of the way! You're blocking traffic! Huh? Look, don't you even realize how inconsiderate you're being? I mean, just look! Huh?
We're not inconvenienced at all.
can't you be a little more patient? I've never seen such ridiculous and strange behavior from people. This is wrong.
You're the only one who seems upset here, sir. Well, peace and love to you. Love and peace.
Hey, wait! Can't we talk? I can't believe it's you. I mean, of all the places I could have run into you. Oh, I just love your book.
That is very kind of you to say that. But there's no need to be so nervous, really. Why don't I get you a refreshment?
What? We'll sit down?
Well, I knew when you came running after my car that you were truly a man in need.
Yes. Sorry about that.
You seemed very surprised earlier at what was going on.
What? Oh, yes.
This is a truly remarkable town. There's not another like it. The absolute trust among people. It was a book I wrote some 20 years ago. People all came together here just to live that ideal. It's a wonderful thing.
Oh.
Well, don't you just think? It doesn't just look perfect. It is perfect. And let me tell you, the children here are the future of us all.
I've read your book and I can almost recite it from memory, but I still have trouble. My kids are changing, and every time I think they're okay, they turn cold again.
A common symptom.
So you say. But I still don't understand it. I mean, I do everything in my power to be a good father, but they just don't respond to me.
Yes, that happens.
I've read so much about you losing your wife, and knowing that you raised your son alone gives me courage. I'm a single dad, too, so you know how I feel. Hey, what gives with this? Why don't you have pictures of your family here? You, of all people.
Oh, it's just... Excuse me a moment, please. Yes, this is Isaac Barrett.
Mr. Barrett, I'm from the provincial police.
Provincial police? Is Sean in trouble?
It's your son, yes. He's escaped from Hesperia Juvenile Prison.
I can't believe it.
There'll be a guard posted around the perimeter in case he shows up.
Yes, thank you very much, officer.
Prison? This is bad. Well, thanks for your hospitality, Mr. Barrett, but I should be going on my way now.
Mr. Winks, don't leave me now. What can I do? Help me, please help me.
Come on, Dad. What do you mean you're surrounded? What's going on?
Just don't worry. Everything's under control. Believe in Dad.
Hey, Dad!
There must be an electromagnetic obstruction of some sort.
It's blocked the signal because of the storm. If everything's cool, why call us?
That's better. A family portrait is a good thing, see?
I'm sorry. It's just been so hard having reminders around.
He looks like a good son, so what's wrong with him? Why is he in prison?
He went to some wild party in another sphere, and he ended up stabbing someone there.
He stabbed someone?
Yes.
But why? Did you ask him what happened? Talk to him about why he did it?
No, I left the whole matter to the police.
But don't you think there might have been a reason or something?
What?
I don't know.
My son and I have not gotten along for many years now.
You've at least gone to visit him, right?
I certainly meant to, but every time I think about it, I just get too upset. Oh. And so I haven't gone yet.
Oh, are you telling me that you have no idea why your son stabbed someone and haven't asked him? Come on!
There just wasn't any time for talking.
No time for your son? Didn't he call you from the station when he was arrested in the first place?
Well, of course he did. I am his father, after all. But I had an important conference at the time.
You had a what?
Dad, hurry. You gotta come down here. I don't know what's going on. They're gonna lock me up.
Okay, Sean, I understand. Just wait a moment. Provincial police, could you please look after my son?
You left him alone there?
Well, it's not as bad as it sounds. Okay, maybe it is, but I never meant for any harm to come to him.
Never meant harm? By just abandoning him?
Is that real, Ben?
It's the worst yet.
Oh, then Sean has escaped because he's angry. He probably wants to get revenge on me. That's his plan. Oh, God, I never meant for all of this to happen. I know it's all my fault.
Now, wait a minute. You had the answer right in here.
Oh, not that. That book really didn't sell all that well.
Never mind that. Chapter number 25, when a child has done wrong.
Yes, go on.
First, embrace the child and remind him that they are loved. Then listen to them. Show them you care.
I just assumed he knew how much I cared without me telling him. I guess maybe I should have told him anyway, huh?
It's never too late, idiot!
Another big mess. I can't believe Dad.
If you're so worried, why not say so?
Who's worried? I'm just annoyed.
Yeah, right. Let's get this thing rolling now.
Yeah, hurry up already.
I don't know what you plan to do when we get there, but Dolores is still sleeping, you know.
Hey, I have an idea up my sleeve.
Remind me again why we have to be in storage and why I have to be so close to you.
Because there's more oxygen in here than in the trailer.
Noelle, let me ask you something. What will you do if something's happened to him?
What do you mean?
I mean, if your father suffered some horrible fate at the hands of some evil force.
I wouldn't rest until I got justice. I mean, our dad is the head of our family, and I love him.
I understand. I know exactly how you feel. I do.
Oh, what a beautiful garden. Just like heaven. Wow, so many circles. Ouch! That was mean. Sir Uncle? Good morning. Oh dear. Where is everyone? Sir Uncle, where did everyone go? I've been abandoned.
What? What can that thing be?
Who are you? Have you seen Sir Uncle and the others? I seem to have lost them.
What? You're not following me!
But the signal from Leon is coming from this direction.
What are you, anyway?
I'm Dolores. I'm an orbital frame. What's your name?
Shut up! You're a pest and I want you to go away!
Oh, see? This is much faster. You and I are going in the same direction, so we might as well travel together, don't you think?
Together? You're out of your mind!
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, whatever. The sooner I get there, the sooner I get to see my father again. That's for sure.
You are going to visit your father? That's wonderful.
There's nothing nice about it. I hate the old crusher.
That's what Leon and Noelle say about Sir Uncle. But I know they really love him.
Well, that's real nice for them. Tell you one thing, it's not the same for me. Hey!
What?
Why are you chasing after him anyway?
What? They are my family.
Yeah, but they ditched you out here all alone.
I'm sure they did not mean to do it on purpose. There must have been a very good reason, and that's why I must find them. They might be in trouble or need my help.
I don't care what the reason is. There's just no excuse for abandoning your own child.
What? What do you mean you're here? I told you to stay put.
We came all this way to help you, and this is our thanks?
I don't need your help.
Well, we can't go back now, Dad. We're just getting inside.
It's not me they're after, so just stay put until I get there.
What? You could have said that earlier and saved us all the worry.
You just weren't listening.
What were we supposed to think?
You know now, so go back.
It's too late, Dad. It's a done deal.
You're going to get caught.
It's done already.
Okay, I give.
Just stay where you are, and we'll find you. Huh? Uh-oh, it's company.
Oh, no!
Hey, Dad!
What is it?
It's Dolores!
It's what?
Up in the sky!
Sir Uncle, where are you?
Hey, drop over that house!
Dollface decided to come out. As much as I'm glad to see her, this always turns into a hassle real quick.
It's Sean! Hey! Barrett, wait! Hey, Dad!
Sir Uncle, are you there? Sir Uncle? That really hurts, you know. You people are not nice. Shoot, go away.
Wait a minute, Barrett. I thought you were going to talk it over. I said wait.
He's let me go now. You don't understand. He's
And it seems that you need to be serious, too.
Been a while. Hey, Dad.
Sean?
I know how busy you are and all, so I thought, it'd be easier to come visit you instead.
Hey, wait. You really don't want to kill your dad, do you? Think about it.
My dad. He's got nothing to say.
Well, that's Dad. He's got plenty of words for his books, but none for me. All my childhood. The one thing you ever said. You're a good son, Sean. You're a good son. You never bothered to know if it was true. And when you find out it's not, you bail. You just abandon me like nothing.
No, Sean, you don't understand.
No, of course I don't. I have no idea what you're thinking because I'm not a mind reader and I don't know what you want from me. I can't be the perfect son for you all the time, Dad.
It's no wonder to me that you have no words, because I know I'm bad. You're an imperfect son. I've always been a nuisance to you since Mom died and everything changed. I understand that. So, this is the best I can do to make it right.
But Dad!
No. No, my son. What's wrong is wrong, and we must make the wrong things right again. I could never forgive you for dying before me. I could never forgive myself for letting that happen without us reconciling.
Father.
Sean.
Father.
My Sean. My Sean.
Now that's a beautiful thing.
Sir Uncle, I found you! Oh dear, are you crying?
Don't be ridiculous.
Daddy!
Is everything all right now?
Doesn't look like it.
Listen good! We know that John Carter has come back here to Mars. We know it! If any of you try to shelter these fugitives, you'll have to answer to me!
Let's go. Links.
Huh?
Thank you for my son. My book?
You keep it. Read it again and maybe learn a few things from yourself. Good luck.
Great, they're here.
Right. Hold on tight, guys. We're going under.
Well, it looks like we've got some annoying company coming along. Better.
Don't listen to anything he says. What does he know? He's just a lunatic.
Look, I know we don't exactly have any proof right now, but I could give a description of the guy.
Oh, hang on.
Huh?
I generated an image of the man who captured me. Take a look at this.
Huh?
Mama!
Not one, you guys. Hang on a second.
A picture of your mommy.
Try this.
Huh? That's the same guy. He's the one who killed the inspector, too.
Wow, then that's the real suspect.
Dolores, can you track down this guy and tell us where he is?
That's impossible, even for me.
I guess so. If we could find this guy, we'd be free and clear.
Best thing we can do right now is find Rachel. She's the only one who can solve all this. Once we know, we'll have no trouble clearing ourselves.
Well, tell me.
You know, you made quite a wonderful dome repairs worker.
Really?
I wonder if it's all right to let the two of them go.
Well, we can't all fit in that thing. I'm sure he's all right. I mean, look at all he's done for us already.
What's up, Noelle?
Huh? What's that thing?
Oh, that's a human face rock.
Human face rock? What's this nonsense?
Oh, life-size digital figures of you and your family.
Yuck! It's totally creepy. Just look at me. Terrible. That's just mean of them.
Don't stare, Noelle. It will attract attention to us.
You're right. I don't want to look.
Will you stop with the pacing? Why don't you just try to relax a little?
Do you really think it was okay to send those two?
Well, Dad, you're the one that said it was all right.
So what? I've changed my mind now. How could I let a handsome young man and Noelle be off alone?
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. It's not like Noelle isn't a grown woman.
And that's supposed to make me feel better?
Ah, you think they're playing patty cake. Because that's more important than saving the planet right now.
Huh? What's all this patty cake stuff?
I think they surpassed patty cake and went straight to Banky.
I'm gonna find those two right now.
Come on, Dad. He's hopeless, you know. Oh, well. My man James can't even take a joke. One of these days he's gonna have to let us grow up.
Just because a young man and woman are together, I mean, well, it doesn't mean something has to happen, you know. Kitty, you had better be a darn good bodyguard. If he starts getting funny, I want you to scratch his eyes out.
What's the big idea?
Wow.
Hey, Dollface, we're in kind of a hurry here.
Oh. What are they, Sir Uncle?
They're just models of Martians from Earth.
Martians? I didn't know they looked like that.
They don't. Those are just for pretend, Doll.
Well, I know they're not real. Neat!
See, a long time ago on Earth, before Mars exploration, people used to think that Martians might look like that. These are probably cast-offs from some amusement park.
It's cute! I am going to call you Baby Octo.
Now, don't start getting attached to those, okay? Well, what now?
There's a transport approaching. Coordinates 3 o'clock.
Good. Let's see if we can't hop a ride to the sphere with that guy. Otherwise, you'll stick out too much.
I'm not staying behind again.
Well, that sucks. What luck landing in a place like this.
I know that voice.
Hey, you alive? Ah!
You. I knew it.
Holy cow!
Hello, Raya.
Hi, Jimmy boy. When Earth occupied Deimos, I was on Mars for a job. I was in a real bind because I couldn't get off Mars. I mean, everything happened so fast. It was a bad place to be in, I tell you. So, I ran because that was really all I was able to do, you know what I mean?
None of this would have happened if you hadn't given me that job to begin with, Raya.
No way! What about the container? There's no way I could have known about that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dolores, an orbital frame.
And she's a polite one, too. Look, Lynx, it's murder and I don't want to get involved.
I already told you once. We were set up in this.
So do I care? What about what happened to the orbital elevator?
That was an act of God or something. We didn't do it.
Huh?
So tell me where you got the giant pink container with the orbital frame you didn't know about in it, wise guy.
I don't know.
How can you not?
I left all my shipping data when I ran from Deimos.
You are completely useless.
What's so funny? You sure suddenly seem to be in a rather chipper mood.
We're always shopping. The first time we met, we were in the provisions place, too, remember?
Oh, I guess you're right.
I'm always right. No, that's not true. I'm wrong a whole lot.
You are? You seem pretty smart to me.
Yeah, well, I'm only smart about you because I know you're one of the good guys. Say, do you like me, even if I am a criminal?
Of course. I'm sure all of this will clear up real soon.
Thanks for saying so. Well, we pulled that one off.
Miss Noel?
Huh?
Where in the whole to hell has Noelle gotten off to?
I keep on hailing her, but she doesn't answer.
Just how many supplies does she think we need? Tell her to stop loitering like a lovesick loon and get back here on the double.
Heave ho, heave ho, heave ho.
Oh, I can't believe you're taking all my supplies. That's just not right at all. Huh? Now what are you doing?
Just taking pictures of the victims of the Lynx family.
Well, at least get my better profile.
Stop your complaining, Raya. Remember that this is all your fault.
Hey, Mr. Nikolai, where have you two guys been? We've been trying to contact you for hours.
Where's my little daughter, you sick, twisted bastard?
She's quite safe, I assure you.
Huh? See there? So what have you done to her? And they all thought I was overreacting. Gah!
You have nothing to worry about. She's just been put to sleep for now.
What do you want? You blackmailing us or turning us over?
It's neither, Mr. Lynx. Observe.
Huh? What is this?
Well, surely you recognize me.
He is the killer?
He's been following us all this time.
Just give us your demands, then. What do we have to do to get Noelle back?
I challenge you to a duel.
You want a duel, huh?
around the end of the 20th century, there was a big to-do about there being a human-faced rock on Mars. So some businessmen tried to build a real human-faced rock in that location to attract tourists. But they couldn't get the financing, the project fell through, and the human-faced rock fell into a state of neglect.
It sure sounds like the perfect place for a duel.
It's a lousy trap, Dad. He's been lying to us this whole time. It's probably an ambush. You know darn well there's no way this is going to be a fair fight on his turf. It's not a duel, Dad. It's suicide.
Leon, even if it is a trap, we can't just leave Noelle to fend for herself.
Your dad's right. And who knows? This may be your one perfect chance to catch the real criminal.
He's not that easy an opponent.
Oh.
All right, doll. Are you good to go?
Anytime you're ready.
But Dad, wait.
Leon, if anything bad happens to me, well... You know, forget I said that.
Sir, Uncle?
Huh?
You don't look so well. Is everything all right?
I'm all right.
Why do you think Mr. Nikolai wants to have a duel like this?
I don't know. Everyone has their own reasons for doing things. Come on, let's get this thing over with.
Right.
Good luck, Dad. In 1 hour, a signal will be transmitted and someone will come for you. I'm not going to hurt you.
Gee, thanks.
We failed before, but not this time. I'll do whatever it takes to resuscitate this mission and get it back on track. It's all for the freedom of Mars. We must have the power of Dolores.
You'll never take her from Dad.
You know, I'm actually grateful. It was because of you I managed to get this far.
I won't feel guilty for you.
It's never fun to end up on the losing side. I know how that is. But everyone suffers losses. And to be honest, it was amusing observing your family.
Liar! You idiot! I hate you forever! Huh?
That's it, huh? All right, Nikolai. Show yourself.
Sir, Uncle? There is a high-level jamming frequency with a radius of 10 kilometers in this area. All sensors are 60% down.
It looks like he's ready to play.
Oh, man, this is super intense. Amazing!
Dad, don't lose contact with us! Answer me, Dad!
We're not getting into a gunfight with that kind of power. With the frequencies all jammed, he won't be able to see us either.
Can't get away from me, old man. Come on and haul it on out of there, Mr. Lynx. You know it's not going to end like this.
I'll put up a shield!
No, no!
Stop trying to hide.
Get rid of the shield, he'll find us!
What?
Oh, no!
Final stroke. What the? Damn it! Why aren't these controls working? No! It can't be!
Enemy power at 60% and declining. Switching to annihilation mode for complete removal.
Stop it! Stop that right now! Listen to my voice!
Sir, Uncle, what happened? What have I done?
Do me a favor. Get me an audio link to the cockpit.
I'll patch in.
Nikolai, do you copy? Nikolai, answer! Where's Noelle? What have you done with her?
Find her yourself. For the moment, she's safe.
Why the duel? You had so many chances.
Who knows why? I had a brother. I had a younger brother before.
A brother?
He was constantly following in my footsteps. He was the stubborn one who would never listen to reason. He joined the organization because I did. And died at Kotusho. Oh. Yes, I dealt the final blow myself. It was an accident. It's not easy to live with. Killing your own family. I wanted to take revenge for my younger brother and die.
It's no good. Get us out of here!
I got everything, Dad. Mama's at Nokotetsu base, and something else. There's even data about buffering security. This is freaking great! There's lots more here. Why do you suppose you would have had all this classified data on him?
He was just careless, leaving all this in such an easy place to find. He probably never considered the possibility that he might lose. That's why Martians are just dumb.
Huh. You did a fine job there.
Thank you.
That Nikolai was the worst. Just a wolf in sheep's clothing. He only got onto our good sides in order to betray us. Martians are such bastards.
Good night, sweet dreams to you. Riding on a ship of clouds. Spread your white wings. Cover me.
I have no excuses for the behavior of the nebula.
It's not a problem. A minor thing.
Much appreciated.
Why won't he let me pursue ISIS?
Calm down, Rebecca.
You shut up! Don't you feel frustrated by all of this? Our own father trusts them more than he trusts us, that's for sure. I thought we were supposed to be the ones fighting for Mars. Didn't you hear him? He just told us to stand down! Don't touch me! I killed them with my own hands. James.
Did you call me, son?
Yeah. What's with the communications module being so huge?
Leon!
There should be a program link somewhere around there.
But what's all this? Honestly, everything is all storybook-like or something.
Can't do anything about that, Dad. Guess that's how Dolores sees the world.
There's a big hole right here. Is that the way, then? Over here, doll. It's this way.
I'm coming, Sir Uncle. Well, I never thought I would see you here.
So, what's the deal with the fruit salad background?
It's dark and scary down there.
Well, that's where we're going, like it or not. From here on in, we're venturing into the domain of the battle program. Well, come on, let's go. A creepy old joint like that kind of gives me the willies.
Me too.
Dad, the fortress in front of you is the data block. I think the battle program is sleeping in the lower quadrants.
Okay. Well, here goes my best Alibaba performance.
The lock is open, Sir
Open sesame! Huh? All these eggs?
That's the formant-shaped word array, I think.
Okay, grab as much as you can carry.
All right.
Oh. Great Scott, we've been detected. Run for it, doll.
Right.
Get the lead out, hurry! Well, I think we're out of danger this far away.
We dropped most of the eggs, though.
Oh, that's okay. We still have a few left. Look here. This one is nice. We only need one. Oh, boy.
That's not a bird.
Huh? What the heck is that thing?
Sir Uncle, it's twins.
Huh? Twins? It's a whole army. What the heck's going on here? Does it look like it'll work?
Well, it helps. I can now read the analyzer Nikolai left behind.
Do you think you can use the ISIS power? What is it, anyway?
I don't think I'll gain total access, but we might be able to use some of her power.
Well, in a pinch, it would be nice to have control of even a little bit of it.
This technology and Metatron are both tricky subjects. I think we would know more about what's going on if we asked Mom.
And then we'll also know the secret of my birds, right? I'm so excited.
I guess Cindy and Rye are both out gathering some more provisions.
Maybe it's better without them. Don't you think they're both a little suspect?
Our real opponent is the Buffram Army base. There's no way we can break in without attracting attention. Everyone knows us. Huh? Who can that be? Raya, that better not be a rental.
I'm not stupid. I would never make a mistake like that. So, when am I going to see some kind of cut here?
A cut? Be grateful I let you live. This is all your fault, pal. I don't owe you a single thing.
All right.
Hey, Doll, access the base's line. Let's start hacking.
I'm on it. We're connected, Sir Uncle. Hack away.
Okay. Don't forget to shield up.
I don't know, Dad. Do you really believe this is going to work?
Look on the bright side. Try and have a little bit of faith in me, son.
Not that line again.
Kitty, he's never gonna learn.
Say whatever you want. I haven't let you down. Just you wait, Rachel.
Please state your name, affiliation, rank, and purpose for visiting.
First Lieutenant Leo, East Branch Public Relations.
Sergeant Raya of the same, my good man. Why do I have to be the sergeant?
Hush.
What's all this? Excuse me, but who are the civilians in the back seat?
We picked up those two engaged in suspicious activity outside the base.
Wait, I know those two. It's the Lynx family.
Yes, we realized that too. I think they must have known that Dr. Lynx was being held here.
They were perhaps plotting a break.
All of that information is classified.
Well, it's not a secret now. The Public Relations Department knows all.
This is Gate 6. Connect me to Major Tadokaro. On second thought, give me base commander. Patch me through, quick!
Huh?
Aerial attack. Get inside! Hurry! Hurry!
Attract their attention and make it big and flashy.
Right.
An unidentified ship is approaching.
Who is that?
It's not Earth Army. We don't know yet. Prepare all the Raptors. An ambush. They won't get away alive after initiating an attack on my base.
We got in easy enough. Now to get wherever it is they're keeping Mama.
Let's all hope for a quick and clean getaway. Everyone just act naturally or else they'll know we're up to something.
Sir Uncle, they've all come out. 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. There's like a whole lot.
We'll draw them out and mix them up as much as possible. Those eggs with the lookalikes packed in them might come in handy.
Good idea. I'll try it.
Rebecca! I received a transmission that Nokotetsu is under siege.
Is it the Earth Army?
No, it's him. James Lynx. Follow my lead, you two. We're going after him.
Can't keep up.
There'll be 27 minutes between her arrival and ours, but not Petesu.
Damn. Rebecca.
James Minx. You think your family is so tight, don't you? Well, I'm going to tear it apart with my bare hands. I won't be a disappointment to my father.
Are you all right?
Yes?
Didn't you say you were going to use the egg thingy?
I tried, but it didn't make any difference at all.
Well, back to the drawing board, I guess.
We've cornered the unidentified craft.
One more push. We'll pull out all the remaining raptors.
You mean all of them?
I don't care. Send them out.
Sir Uncle, there's more of them than ever.
I guess we can scratch the idea of sneaking in then, huh?
The defense field won't hold up. Oh no! Please stop, you'll hurt me.
Huh?
Look, all of you, please don't stare at me that way. Oh dear.
You know, doll, I think they might just be listening to you.
What?
That's impossible.
What's wrong?
There's something about the Raptors, Commander.
What's wrong? Just tell me the situation, for God's sake.
The Raptors, sir. They won't respond to mission control and have all switched over to slave mode.
That can only mean the opponent is the missing ISIS.
Good grief, why is everything shaking like this?
I'm sure whatever it is, it's Dad's fault.
How do I get out of this stupid plot? Nobody told me it was going to be crazy like this.
This is hopeless.
So this is why they want reinforcements. Dolores was able to control the Raptors after all.
Sir Uncle,
What's wrong?
I've got an orbital frame coming in on my sensors.
Reinforcements. That's just swell.
Target stealth level at maximum. Switching to anti-stealth optics analog processing mode.
Say, you know, doll, your brain sure kicks into high gear when we go into battle.
Are you saying my brain isn't working the rest of the time? That's not nice.
There you are. That's my girl. I like it when you're feisty.
Sir Uncle, it's coming.
James Lynx, you have been nothing more than a thorn in my side! Time for you to disappear!
You all right there?
Yes? But that beam is too high-powered for me. If we take a direct hit...
We've got no choice. Drop that thing out of the sky.
Right.
Hit the ground running, doll.
No! I'll be pushed back!
Sir Uncle, it's Miss Rebecca who's piloting.
What? Her again? Are you kidding?
It's her style. It's just like what we were fighting before.
Oh, this is just great.
Without the base commander's permission, there's nothing I can do.
Do you know who and what you are dealing with here?
Don't you realize the base is under attack? We could all die here in a matter of mere seconds, all because of you.
Well, okay. I'll clear you through.
Hurry, you're wasting our time!
One moment. I'll get it. Oh.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hello, fuzzy thing. It's odd. Where did you come from? Huh? Oh, well, there's a visiting civilian here. I guess that's your master looking for you. Look, kitty. Mama? Huh?
Mother, it's me.
Noel? Leon? I can't believe it's really you. You said that you died.
Rebecca, will you answer me?
It's no use. She shut down the transmission.
What?
Mister! You're out of here!
Ah!
Her misfires are increasing. She must be losing power.
Does that that mean we might have a fighting chance?
Yes, but how do we stop her without destroying her?
Can you use the defense shield?
Yeah.
Good. I have an idea then.
Why don't they fire? What's wrong? Miss Rebecca?
Is she okay? Any life signs?
I lost my father. I'll never forget.
If kindness is their family bond, then our heartlessness will serve to destroy them all.
Mars and Earth has nothing to do with it.
Are you all right, Miss Rebecca? Miss Rebecca.
Leon, don't go so fast. If you wreck it, we're stuck.
We're stuck if we dilly-dally and they catch up to us, Dad. Okay, I lied. The car's a rental, so please don't screw it up already.
Nokotetsu is in shambles, and we have the bird machines on the lookout. The raptors won't come after us.
But what's that following behind us then?
Huh? Oh, him? He's been trailing us for a while, I guess. Apparently, one of those raptor things wants to keep us company. What's going on there, Dollface?
Well, the way I see it is maybe the little guy just wants a friend.
What?
I'll let her have it as a pet. It's not doing anything.
You don't even have to feed it.
Huh? What was that for?
You are such an idiot! I told you to hide Dolores, not bring her here. I can't believe your stupidity. What the world were you thinking? And if that wasn't bad enough, you involved the kids in this as well?
Well, see, it's because, a lot happened.
Like what? Wait a minute, Mother.
Huh?
Oh! Oh, Noelle. You've no right. You've no right to hit Daddy like that at all. Noelle? At least Dad was here. You just left without even saying anything. We may not have understood, but you could have talked to us. You could have at least said something to us before you went away. We were a family, weren't we? You're right. I was selfish. I'm a bad mother. But you're still our mother. I'm so sorry. To you and Leon. Mama! Oh, Noelle! I was so wrong.
Mama!
Okay, everyone, look over here. In commemoration of this happy reunion.
Oh, I want to be in it too.
Are loose. You decided you would get rid of her to try to prevent certain disaster, so you sent her off.
That's right.
Well, one thing is for certain. Earth depends on the elevator for 99% of its space transportation. Whoever controls the elevator will control all contact between the station and the planet, between Earth and space altogether.
A handful of elite crafts were created in order to take the elevator, which is typical of Mars. With fewer resources, a little must go far.
So Dolores was at the heart of this whole scheme then. You wanted to get rid of her, and we brought her back to the bad guys.
Well, that really ain't too bright now, is it?
Well, we didn't have the whole story. How were we supposed to know?
You never specified anything except not to let anyone have her. Oh, I guess I thought I had said you should hide her. Oh. Clearly, I should have given you all the information up front.
Uh-huh.
The Deimos affair. It was caused by a test pilot named Radian Levans, who was selected to pilot a test vehicle called Idolo. Lieutenant Levans took Idolo out during the final testing phase and attacked the Earth Army on Deimos, destroying over 2/3 of it. But in order to preserve the secrecy of the orbital frame, the Buffram Army joined with the Earth Army to destroy Idolo. The Buffram Army recovered the wreckage of the test vehicle. That's right, but Radium's corpse wasn't found in the cockpit. I've even heard reports and rumors lately that he's still living among the soldiers, trying to resurrect the war with Earth.
But what does all this have to do with Dollface?
Dolores, she was created using the wreckage of Idolo. But why did you give her that name? Radium had a lover. A woman who was developing Idolo with me. She was my assistant. Her name was Dolores Hayes. She was everything to him. And then she lost her life protecting me.
Blood pressure falling.
Main artery ruptured.
It's no good. We can't allow him to die. His life and what he has been and done is integral to the future of Mars.
Oh, it's you.
You said to call if there was a change.
It's Nath. Lemminger, sir.
Can you see it? The earth engulfed in flames. Can you?
Yes, quite clearly.
On the other side of those flames is the future. That is a flame which must not be extinguished.
I understand. I will not dishonor the names and fortunes you have bestowed on me. I can promise you that.
You must not fail.
Leave everything to me.
So what about this big plan of theirs?
I'll bet since they don't have Dolores, the plan has been suspended.
Leon, they don't just drop everything because of a glitch. It's not suspended. Not indefinitely, right?
Well, of course it's not. They have Hathor as a backup to use in her stead.
What is Hathor?
It was assembled from the battle wreckage of Idolo, the same way that Dolores was. An assault craft with expanded destructive capacities. Its design was even more powerful than Dolores's.
Can it beat her then, or is it incomplete?
Even if it is completed, it needs an exterior system to control the Raptors, like Dolores's. In order for their plan to work without Dolores, they would have to redevelop the technology completely. They're desperate now and want a surprise attack since any delays could cost them their lives. Why don't we get away from all this? Take Dolores and leave Mars.
Oh, it's that easy, is it, Noelle? We've got Mars on one side and Earth on the other, you know.
We can go back to Zerugasu with Mr. Bashiriko.
And live out the rest of our miserable lives as criminals?
Oh, and I suppose you have a better plan, Mr. Fix-It-All!
Okay, I don't.
It's a general, and it's the colonel of the Buffram Army. The chief of the Bureau of Information, too. Parliament member Zach was telling the truth.
Be careful, there might be more. That Zack is a dog.
Mr. Raptor? Dolores! Yes? We've made a decision about where we're going.
What's going to happen to me?
We're going to escape back to Earth again, together.
No one is following us from Nokotetsu, so it looks like we can sneak into Girion's nest just like this. And from there, we can get a shuttle.
Really? Then it's okay if I can come along with you?
Well, sure.
Yay! Oh, I don't have to leave, Sir Uncle!
I feel like the timing is premature here. The battle with Anteria hasn't even cooled yet. We must attack while the Earth army is weak, or else the plan will fail.
But Earth and Mars are growing apart. We cannot let this moment go. Even though we're using the catapult, the surprise attack on Earth cannot be completed.
And in the meantime, Gazaru and Zack of the moderate faction may lose their standing.
Prime Minister Gazaru is not an issue. He's only Parliament member Zack's puppet anyway.
So it is said, but if we fail, we will be held accountable for treason.
I am listening to cowards. Already our comrades who have heard the rumors are beginning to close in. You are going to sit there and dissolve their resolutions? We understand Prime Minister Gazaru and Zack's intentions. It is time for action. We do this now.
And what is your opinion, Mr. Preminger?
Now that Dr. Lynx has escaped our watch, it's only a matter of time before the combined governments are aware of our plan.
He is right. Either you strike now, or you die like dogs.
Well, then it seems it's been decided. Tonight, at 0000 hours, we will put the plan into operation. The Earth will definitely feel the long-suspended wrath of Mars upon her once and for all. You must successfully take control from ISIS. Without this, the plan is lost, you know. Everything is resting on your ability to carry this through.
You may put your every confidence in me, sir.
Father, which unit is pursuing ISIS?
None at the moment.
Why is that?
The plan has already been put into action.
Oh, I had no idea.
This is the moment we have been waiting for, Rebecca. The moment of truth. Make your preparations.
Finally! But, Father, what is going to happen to Dolores?
Huh? Dolores?
No, I meant to say Isis. The silly thing has been calling itself Dolores. What's wrong, Father?
I told you to go make preparations, so get out.
Yes, sir.
Dolores, how could you?
Isis thinks she can just take over your name. I'll never forgive her for that, Dolly.
I don't see what that has to do with anything. Right now, our main priority is finding out the whole truth of the Anteria affair, not chasing after some petty criminal.
He's not petty.
I am the commanding officer of the dispatched army here. If you have a problem with orders, I suggest you leave Mars.
You're a filthy man.
Well, at least I am one.
What?
I mean, honestly, you sound like a total wuss. Get lost. You make my skin crawl.
Bastard! I would have thrown out the whole army by now! Why don't they kill that gun cutter?
But, Chief Inspector...
What?
Commander Majisu is well within his rights, you know. This just isn't a compelling enough problem to declare on.
How can you say that, Samiji, after Nokatato? We're just being strapped down here on every side, Samiji!
Sir.
Meanwhile, that John Carter still just getting away with mayhem! We'll just have to do it ourselves because we don't need damn permission from Mars!
Unit, we've arrived in front of the Sophia Control Center and begun preparations. Toso Unit, in front of the police station, standing by. Commander Sue Unit, at the Parliament Lodge. Reporting PA units, standing by at Garrison 1 and 2.
Very well. Commence mobilization as soon as TO Unit gains control of the Sophia Center.
Now we can strike.
What the hell is that?
Who the hell are you guys? Hey!
is his completed free skate.
Hey, by whose authority do you think you can do something like this? Stop it!
What's wrong? An anomaly?
No, it's just the weather controller's experienced a short, sir.
Good, then it shouldn't affect our plan.
Sophia Control Center has been taken.
Huh?
Enemy attack! Enemy attack! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
What's going on? What's happening? I don't believe it. It can't be.
Yes, it can.
What do you think you're doing barging in on me like this? Go live with the broadcast.
It looks like we'll be able to get out soon.
Well, now aren't you glad it's all going to work out now, kitty? Who's that?
Huh?
What unit do you belong to, and what exactly is the meaning of this intrusion? General Rutger.
Prime Minister Gazaru, I'd like to make an announcement to all of Mars. We would like to make a most suspicious announcement, in fact.
Today we proclaim the liberation of Mars.
The what? Liberation?
That's insane. Neither Earth nor Mars will ever accept such a thing. It is not insane. Once you have seen our awesome power.
What is that thing? Something floating.
What awesome power? Oh no!
Holy cow! What the hell? Hurry!
I can't believe it. It's not possible.
No, Hathor has arrived. You, identify yourself!
My name will be as immortal as this magic. Immortal as the magic and power of Megatron!
But this is impossible. Radium Levans is dead.
He was recruited straight from the bowels of hell to lead the liberation of Mars.
Have you gone insane? You intend to repeat the Deimos disaster?
I have no intention of failing to finish what was started. Mars has waited for this historic moment for a very long time.
Are you watching, Isis? If you are going to use Dolly's name, Isis, I do hope you are watching. Because I intend to crush you for this insult with all the power at my command.
It's Radium. He's piloting Hathor.
If that's the thing that's going to destroy us, I'm guessing it's been completed. But then why weren't we pursued?
Does that mean they're intending to go through with their plan even without Dolores?
We've got to get out of here. If that thing has even half the power their schematic says it's got, we can still escape. Can't we, Dad?
Here's what we'll do. I know what you'll say. Here's another one of Dad's half-baked plans that'll end up killing us. But I'm saying it. We can run if we want to, but it won't solve anything for anybody. We have to try to stop him. We've got a lot of people involved in trouble trying to keep our family together. We have to help them. Every last one of them. Because it's the right thing to do, even though it might be dangerous. Our lives won't be worth jack if we just run away and let others take the hit.
But James...
I'm not gonna kid us all here. I'm just giving it to you straight. I realize it's a hell of a risk to fight against...
Head for Assyria County. approximately 30 count. Data unit has gained control of .9. LEV unit under control at .8 kilometers.
No contest.
We're here, Father. Did you see? It looks like the arrow has been released.
Don't get excited. It has not appeared just yet.
ISIS? Is that what you mean?
Let the mouse come to trap. Don't catch it on the run.
It looks like Earth's army is serious, too.
Buffram is being rather rash.
Rash nothing. It's just stupid.
Hey, Mom. How's it going down there?
I've completed the check. As for the rest, if the readings level off, everything should be okay.
Aunt Rachel?
You sure wake up quickly. How do you feel? Everything okay?
I feel new. My body feels lighter and the fuzzy feeling I had is gone.
Excellent. I've isolated ISIS from you in order to rectify your programming conflicts. Now ISIS recognizes your sentience. From now on, you'll be able to control yourself safely.
Oh, then I won't get weird anymore like I used to.
That's right.
I'm so glad. I don't want to be like that in front of my little sister.
Your little sister? You don't mean Hathor, do you?
Yes. After all, I was born before her, wasn't I?
So now you're sisters. You're anxious to meet her?
Oh, yes, of course. But we'll have to fight first, won't we? I wish that wasn't how it has to be.
I'm sorry, Dolores. I guess it's my own fault that you feel that way.
Oh, it's all right, Auntie. I am fine. And I'm still looking forward to it.
You're a good girl. You really are.
You really think so? Oh, that makes me so happy.
Huh? Now what's going on?
What?
I was taking a look at Nikolai's leftovers.
What happened?
Get a load of this.
Plan A. There's an original name.
According to this data, they're launching the Raptors in one big shuttle. Over 100 of them.
So many. Abu Simbel. I wonder what that stands for.
That's not all of it. I found this schematic earlier in the same data file as the plan.
Hathor, do they intend to launch the new weapon as well?
If they're pulling out the big guns, where will they likely pull them?
Deimos, of course. They'll need to use the catapult in order to fly straight to Earth. This ground battle is just a cover-up for a bigger plan.
You mean?
They're serious as a heart attack. It's an all-out war for them, and nothing is going to stand in their way. Leon, got a fix on the launch site?
Huh? Let me bring it up. Got it. Cerisa Plains, northwest of here.
The Earth Army just made an ally.
But Dad, if you hail them now, they'll find out where we are for sure.
That's not important. We've got to stop them no matter what the cost.
James.
LED unit still descending.
Deploy Raptors at the southeast apartment entrance.
What's the status of Tempest?
It's entered into battle with the Earth's Army's frontline base, sir.
Very well. Continue to push.
Prioritize the attacks in the center sphere of Bashura County and send more LEVs.
This is a decoy. This isn't their goal. They're launching a bigger weapon. A much bigger one.
How in the world did a civilian get our transmission code here? Identify yourself.
Never mind who it is. Just listen to me. What for? You're hiding in the shadows. Isn't it a joke? I'm gonna know what you're gonna do about John Carter.
Inspector,
That's my bad.
there's a transmission coming through right now from James Lakes on the Army circuit.
What kind of transmission? Shut up. John Carter. Listen, they're trying to gain control of the elevator. Hathor is the leading craft in the operation. Are you civilian or Army? State your identification number. I'm wasting time and do something. Go to the launch of the civilian.
We don't have time for your game, sir. Looks like we lost him. Put a trace on it.
That idiot! We'll have to figure out how to do it ourselves, guys. I'm really sorry it's come to this.
Let's go for it. We've made it this far, Dad.
Nobody's expecting the impossible. Don't worry, we have Dolores on our side.
You just wait, Hator. You're going to be sorry you ever wished to be a god.
We mustn't tell Sir Uncle.
Tell me you know the point of origin of that transmission.
Yes, sir.
We'll just have to steal a shuttle and get on down to Mars. I don't care what that filthy Martian commander says about jurisdiction.
But, sir, Inspector, if what the transmission said is true, perhaps we should be prioritizing it over the...
Shut up, Nathan! We're here to catch John Carter, and if you don't like my orders, I'll be more than happy to toss you out on your ass, too!
Rendezvous with you shortly. I'm on my way.
Okay, now, concentrate your firepower and then we'll bring them down. Whoops! Ah!
Dad, we don't have a lot of time to hatch a scheme here.
Just give him a second to think. Well, James?
You're right. We don't have any time left. I wish.
Sir Uncle, let's just go save them. It's not like you to worry like this.
Dolores, don't get Dad all fired up.
You know, it'd be against everything I stand for me to just leave it. I'm going in.
Wait a second. Take the steering. Someone grab the steering wheel.
Let's go, Dollface.
Yes, let's hurry.
Come on.
Oh, it's horrible.
They weren't able to evacuate the civilians fast enough. What's wrong with these guys? They're so hopped up on adrenaline they don't even see what they're doing.
What should we do?
What are you doing? There are innocent civilians in the area. You Martians go to this and we're gonna finish it.
Ever look up crossfire in the manual?
It's an orbital frame. What is this, reinforcements?
I've never seen a fuselage like this.
Great Scott. We've got to somehow stop this insanity. Let's go, Dollface.
I can't believe it. They'll never be able to repair a hole like that in time. What do we do? We're going to lose all of our air. All these people. We'll all suffocate. There's an underground passageway out of here. The only thing to do is evacuate.
Okay, let's split up and get moving.
Right. I'll get it now. A perfect photo of an orbital frame. All right. Come on now, baby. Show yourself to Mama. That's it! Oh, it's a kid. Oh no, this is bad. Dolores, hey! Look below you! Under you!
Oh, this is horrible. There's a girl in the overpass, Sir Uncle.
We gotta save her! Dive, Dollface! Hurry! I can't believe this crap! We're gonna make it out all right. Don't worry, kid. You want a piece of me?
All right.
Don't even think about it. There's a kid here in your hands. You're just a kid, too.
Mr. Raptor? Oh. Mr. Raptor? Please don't go! Mr. Raptor! That's it. I've had enough. They won't get away with this.
Let it go, doll.
We should start evacuating to the next sphere. Our time is running out. We better get the show on the road.
That's right. And we don't know when they will start the launch.
Everybody, I found something! Over here, this way!
Well, this is rather nice.
The residents say that other than the battle between the Bufferum Army and the LEV, they didn't see anything.
We'll just see what they saw.
Mr. Raptor.
This was no ordinary LEV cuts.
Stupid! I know you're all hiding something here! You saw something, didn't you? You all saw it and I didn't know it. Tell me what you saw, little girl. Tell me what you want, filthy Martian. Tell me!
If you won't tell, then you must know, little girl.
Stop it! You'll die! What the hell? Something, how dare you! You must have lost your mind! You don't want me for an enemy!
Chief Inspector, she's only a little girl.
Shut up! Anyone who stands between me and John Carter is an accomplice and will pay with their lives for what he did to me!
Chief Inspector.
If you don't answer me, I'm going to have to shoot again. Maybe someone will die this time. What are you going to do?
I'm in the car. I'm drunk.
Oh,
They went underground, you say? The Army's transport lines. Hey! Underground! Shut the underground!
Yes, sir.
Shut them!
Enemy LEV units have infiltrated Area 2.
Closing all passages to the main sphere now.
30% of all Raptors have been destroyed, sir.
This loss is greater than I expected.
The Earth Army's new type LEVs have greater abilities than we anticipated, sir.
Probably because we instilled an unnecessary caution in them during the whole Deimos affair.
Which resulted in their development accelerating. That's unfortunate, sir.
Indeed. Even still, we can win.
What if their army sends more reinforcements?
There won't be any. The elevator will be under our control before that.
Is it really actually here? I can't see anything.
These are the correct coordinates. It should be right here.
All I see is just a bunch of weird rocks. That's because it's underground to keep it hidden from the surveillance satellites.
Of course it is.
Oh! An earthquake?
There's no freaking way.
Sensors detect heat signature at 12 o'clock. Distance 1,500.
Something must be opening up below.
I knew it.
Look at that. It's huge.
It's pretty large scale for having been built in secret without the consent of Parliament. It would seem they are receiving funds other than Narradoms.
I guess that means this outfit's got some pretty well-endowed supporters. What a bunch of fanatics.
We better step on it, Dad. Looks like they're preparing to launch.
Here it comes, guys. It's a shuttle.
What now?
I finally called on you, John Carter. James Leaks, I know your real name.
Great. Not that joker again.
John Carter, I'm collecting on your debts with interest.
Listen here, Wired. Did you just see that launch happen there? Buffrum's army's heading for Deimos even as we speak. We have to stop this launch. They're going to take over the orbital elevator.
Look, there goes another one, Dad.
Chief Inspector, listen. What they say is true. We have to go after Buffrum now. It's our duty.
Duty is personal. And now our duty is to this, EJ, avenging the insult he's made. Now do as I tell you. Order the capture and arrest of James Leaks. What are you waiting for?
Sorry, sir. I can't do that.
Is this mutiny?
You are incompetent and thus relieved of your command.
You're relieving me? That's a joke.
I have full authority since you've broken the Articles of Conduct.
You can't do this, EJ. I won't let you get away with it!
I just did, and I should have done it long before now. On my orders, seize the launch. A team will remain here with B and C teams to right. D&E, take the left flank.
Finished. Can't let this be finished until I say it's finished.
Finally, someone with an ounce of reason.
All charges against you have been dropped.
Great. Why don't you put that thing away before you hurt someone?
What are you talking about?
Hey, don't fire on us.
Fire on you? What?
I'll kill them. I'll kill every last one of you for this if it's the last thing I do. You'll pay for ruining my career and my good luck. Get the hell out of my way!
You know, sir, I've just about had it with you.
Enemy LEV units have infiltrated the main sphere.
Percentage of Raptors lost has risen to 46%.
Roger, sir.
Not yet. Not yet. See how the enemy is crumpling even now. Activate all Raptors on standby. If we can weather this thing out, we can win it. Repulse the infidels!
Activating C12 to C28. activate.
What's that?
System's down on all Raptors currently active.
What's going on out here? They all just stopped moving. Tell me what's happening here.
A time protect, Commander.
What?
It was written into the system from the start. All capabilities have been defaulted to the source, sir.
Now, sir, we can't handle this with conventional weapons.
No, not yet. Connect me to Radium Levans.
Yes, sir.
Well, hello, General. What seems to be the problem? We're rather busy here with the launch, you know.
We have an emergency. The Raptors have gone offline because of some disturbance in their power source.
Oh, dear. That is very unfortunate.
I want you to turn over your Raptors. If you do so now, we can salvage this.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't do that.
What did you just say? If we lose, then you lose too, Levans.
We can't have the decoy win the war, right?
What are you saying?
Stay out of my way, General. Don't interfere with my destruction of the elevator.
Your destruction? That was never the plan. It was you who shut the Raptors down.
You don't say.
Wait! Freedom!
And now all that's left is to recover the source program. Soon, Dolly.
Mr. Fleminger's wish is now a reality. You've done well for us up until now.
I could say the same of you.
And now I bid you adieu.
I'm counting on you to take care of afterwards.
Leave it to me.
Sir Uncle, someone's coming!
What?
I thought it was a bit noisy outside. I don't remember sending an invitation to Wired, however.
Levans.
That name brings up memories, Dr. Lynx. I wish they were fond ones.
Secure yourselves. No, wait. Prepare for a full attack. That one is coming out.
Like home. There it is.
Stop this radium. Even if we go through with this senseless battle, it won't liberate Mars.
It's not senseless at all. The orbital frames exist for this alone, and I have the power of magic right here in my grasp, and I call it Hator.
Dolores never wanted anything like this, Levans.
What do you think you know about my Dolly? I am the one who understands her the most, not you, Doctor. How could you?
Radium.
Dolly would have cooperated. She knew it was important. But she died, protecting you. For what? And this is your gratitude? Your generation created the world on which I stand. Does that fact embarrass you? Then maybe you and your people should keep their noses out of this. Dolly was the one who should have lived, not you. The people of Mars have a right to retribution. We have a right to fight. The time is for revolution. It is the only way our people can be free of this tyranny. To live in peace is all we have ever wanted. I don't know how much blood was spilled by Earth's persecution of us, but the Earthlings must understand the suffering we've endured. They must shed their blood. Then a future without roots and evil will come to pass.
Doggone it, you waste! I'm coming!
That's some very fine reasoning, but it's just an excuse for you to step on people, isn't it? And so I'll have to crush you.
You're exactly the man I thought you were, Lynx.
What do you mean?
You don't have a chance in hell of stopping us.
Bring down that shuttle. Stop the launch.
Something's hurting the mom!
What now? What the heck is that? For Pete's sake, Dolphin, do something! Stop all those raptors!
I'm trying, but they aren't listening to me!
Everything is set in motion now, and nothing you can do will stop it.
Carter, I am coming for you!
You shouldn't fire on an unarmed man.
Ingenious. He hit Hathor with his vector trap.
Open fire!
You couldn't even hope to scratch you with that pitiful display.
No good. Let's head out. Come on.
You're not getting away this time.
Get out of here now so you don't get caught up in the crossfire.
Wait a second. What are your chances, Dad?
Don't know until I try it, son.
That's my father out there, Dolores.
Well, why don't I enjoy this over life, too?
What are you doing? We aren't the enemy, you idiot. Hator is the one to get.
It has nothing to do with that. I'm just going to kill anyone and everyone who ever stood in my way.
Great idea, bonehead.
You Earthers are truly pitiful. I'll be glad when I'm rid of a whole lot of you.
What did you say? You filthy Martian. Don't you tell me who's pitiful in this world. You're pathetic.
Don't say that, you might scare me.
This isn't how it's supposed to happen. Martians don't win. Get down here. No, I don't want to go this way. It's not fair to be killed by you filthy Martians. I won't stand for this outrage. Do you hear me?
Well, that was a rather messy way to make a landing, now wasn't it?
Sick pig. Let's go, doll. Ahead, full. Right. I won't just sit back while some bozo takes over the elevator. Even if you get away with it, the rift between Mars and Earth will only get worse.
That's exactly right. Just as you say, there's no sense in taking it over, is there? My anger won't cool until I see the Earth completely destroyed.
Destroy the whole Earth? You can't meet...
The elevator is going to fall.
You can make it fall?
Oh, no, you don't!
You'll never get away with it!
And you think you can stop me?
Amazing. Wow. Wow.
Oh, nice. Give me those. Mom. James, Dolores, I beg of you, please don't be rash.
Yeah, right. You don't have enough power to stop me. Hator is the best there is.
He's got optical stealth. Jump! That's not optical stealth. Status report, doll.
The location of the target has suddenly changed. At the same time, a fluctuation in space was measured. Hator works. I think he's using the vector trap to do it. But how?
There's no point in dogfighting. Hang on. Hey, do that thing you did once before, doll.
Huh?
Soon now, Dolly. You'll wake up again very soon, and we'll be together forever. After these wretches are dead.
Here it comes! What the hell?
James, oh no.
Hang on, doll! What are you doing to her? Let go!
The mass control program is now returning to its rightful owner. I can't complete my plans without it, you know.
So all this time, Hagel was just playing possum.
That's right, Blinks. That's why I was worried that you'd run off and go into hiding somewhere. But just as I thought, you followed me around like hungry dogs.
I see. I was framed all along.
Even I understand the feelings that drove you to save your own wife. That's why I was giving you a hand so you could reunite with the good doctor. I'll even let you all go if you just leave ISIS to me.
You can grab it, pal. I won't abandon my own child.
Is that so? Then I'll kill you right along with your foolish little puppet. There's one Dolly. This one's an imposter. protector meet your end.
Dad! Can you read me? Come in, Dad! Are you alive? Hey, please respond. Dolores! Dad!
What the hell is he thinking? He's destroying ships with defenseless crewmen around. Everyone evacuate!
What'd you say?
Go on!
What is it? What's happening?
Unidentified large-scale ship is penetrating the catapult. It's trying to get into position, sir. I think it's attempting to take off.
Emergency halt the catapult. It's not accepting the commands from here, sir.
Deimos. It's been 5 years since I've gazed upon it like this, but now it's of no concern. My target lies beyond this station. Anubis. Norman. That you would come to get in my way.
It's my father!
Completed final check for Abu Simbel.
Starting sequence checks out.
Space compression completed.
Systems are go.
Abu Simbel, engage. Take it easy.
Are you alright?
How pathetic. Was I unconscious? How's Dollface?
Dolores is fine. There wasn't any permanent damage to her.
That's good to hear. Radium Levance. When he was trying to give us the death blow...
He headed for Earth 30 minutes ago with a fleet of orbital frames.
What did you just say? Are you telling me you let them go?
I've already informed the Earth Army of their approach and warned them of the planned ambush.
You don't know what you're talking about. The real goal isn't to take over the orbital elevator, for God's sake. He's trying to drop the orbital elevator on Earth.
I can't believe he'd do that. Who told you that was his plan?
He said so himself and was darn proud of it, too.
Hold on just a minute. If the orbital elevator collapses, then the Earth will be destroyed.
What? You mean completely destroyed? Like nothing left at all?
A mass that spans 47,000 kilometers is going to fall on us from space. Don't you know what'll happen? We've got to put out an intercept right away.
It's just not possible, Lynx.
And why not?
We want to, James, but we can't.
Huh?
Listen, James. Right now, Earth Army and the Liberation Army are at war in all sectors. We can't put out a pursuit unit in these circumstances.
And we don't know if we can use the Deimos space harbor or not.
Mars still hasn't properly prepared its surface conditions for self-sufficiency. If Earth dies, then Mars will too. It's only a matter of time.
At this rate, humanity has only to wait for extinction.
Don't worry. The Earth Army should be able to stop them. But I guess not with Hathor against them.
I've had it!
Daddy!
Stop! All of you, stop there!
You! Are you Earthling or Martian?
I'm human! I'm James Lynx and I'm a human being!
What is he doing out there?
Watch your father. He's going to put a stop to this.
Huh?
But how can he? It's all right. Be quiet and just watch. You'll see.
So which is it? Will you
Earth or Mars? Why the hell should it matter?
Did he just say it was James Lynx, the fugitive?
Yeah, I think so. Rumor has it that guy has an amazing orbital frame.
If that guy over there is James Lynx, as he says he is, he should have been born on Earth, right?
You should help the Earth Army!
No! The Earth Army pursued you! Fight against the Earthlings with us! You would understand our history of persecution! Let's drive the Earth Army out of Mars!
Right! Mars has been under Earth's tyranny for far too long! Now it stops!
They're the ones who started all of this! You're the ones who have to be defeated!
For God's sake, is that the only thing you people really care about anymore?
The people of Mars are our enemy!
What about you? I guess you were born on Earth, huh?
Huh? I'm from America.
And you?
Well, Japan.
Japan and America, is that right? How the hell did you boys meet? They're different places. They're two totally different places, in fact, aren't they now? And you, I'll bet you were born in Cameria, huh, son? And I'll bet you have a buddy around here from Solis, don't you? Well, I guess you ought to put a hole in his head, because he's not from your little town, is he?
Say, is there some kind of way you can broadcast this live all over Mars? Well, how about it?
Yes, I think I can manage something.
Great. Then let's get this show on the road.
Take a look and compare your allies to the people you're fighting. What are the differences? There aren't any real differences between any of you, are there? I've seen Mars and Earth, but I don't know what you're seeing. They're just the same. They both have their good apples as well as their rotten.
What's this? Who is this guy?
Hey, Rachel.
Mama. It's all right.
So, what do you think? Did I go too far again?
Idiot.
I want you to meet my wife. She was born, bred, and raised on Mars. Then she met me, an Earther.
Oh, James.
Then we got married and had babies. Leon, Noel, come here.
Coming, Dad.
I just love these guys. There's no reason why we shouldn't all be able to get along like a big family. You got your ears on out there? Right now, all of us humans are on the brink of disaster. A man named Radium Levans is trying to smash the Earth. If the Earth suffers, well, then Mars will suffer just as much. Our relationship is symbiotic. We need each other's strength if we're going to survive for the long haul. And you Mars people need to know that.
But you see, the new orbital frame is unbelievably powerful. It would be impossible for us to stop it.
That's no way to think.
There still might be a chance for us.
Huh?
Dolores was constructed from the same fuselage as Hathor. She might be able to stop him.
But, Mama, Dolores lost once already.
Yes, she lost and had the control program taken. But that may be a blessing since the burden on her computer is no longer a factor.
Well, I hadn't thought of that.
This time, Dolores can win. You may have to push your limits, but it's possible.
You hear that? There's still hope to save Earth. We don't have time for this stupid squabble. Now is the time to band together and fight the real enemy.
Hey, look here! I'm a shuttle pilot, and I'd be honored to take you to Deimos.
Thank you, soldier.
I used to do repairs on the Ulenbeck catapult. I'll lend a hand with repairs.
If you need a tune-up, I'm handy to have around on the spaceship.
Is there something that I can do?
I help any way I can.
Me too.
Yeah, come on! Let's help this guy!
Then on to victory!
Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? So refreshing to see a glimpse of real humanity.
Yeah. Quit fooling around and let's wrap this thing up.
Okay.
Right then. This has been Cindy Fiorentino reporting to you live on location.
It is believed that the large-scale craft carrying Radium Levans will arrive at Earth in 17.85 days. In standard Earth time, that's 9.29 at 2000 hours.
According to the reply from Earth Army headquarters, preparations for an ambush attack will take 18 days.
So the timing's pretty tight, eh?
Even if they were able to lay it all out perfectly, Earth Army can't stop Hathor. All Raptors are still in safety disarm mode.
We understand it will take quite a while to release them, even if we figure out a way. That leaves us virtually defenseless, gentlemen.
We have Dollface on our side, and that's plenty.
Then that's what we rely on. We're counting on you, James.
I got it. Just leave it to me.
In about 10 more hours, Deimos' catapult will be in operating condition. There's a big problem, and you should know about it, Mr. Lynx.
Problem?
We don't have a ship for transport between planets. Radium Levans. He destroyed all the spaceships and cruisers on Deimos when he left it.
Oh, I can't believe it! Then it doesn't matter if the catapult's repaired or not. This is it. This is the end.
Ender.
Hey, isn't that the Rose landmark?
I think you found it.
The ship Ender has been sighted. We'll commence towing to Deimos.
By attaching the boosters, you should be able to reach a speed 10% faster than Radium's craft. Your arrival at Earth would be 9.28 hours.
You think the Ender will really hold together with all these highfalutin tuner-ups, Bub?
It'll be all right.
If it breaks, I'm blaming it on you guys. Oh, Rachel. Is our doll face doing any better now?
James.
Hey, what's this? Weren't you done with repairs quite a while ago?
Dolores' AI is in sleep mode, and she won't activate no matter what command I try.
Huh?
What's caused this, Mama? I certainly wish I knew.
I can't believe this is happening now.
Well, it looks like there's nothing left to do but get into her head and stir her awake, right?
You have no idea what will happen to Dolores if you try to do something like that. It's quite possible that you might make the situation even worse.
Well, it can't get much worse than it already is, can it?
I don't know.
It'll be all right, dear. It worked the last time this happened, don't you remember? I was able to do it without any problems that time, right, Leon?
Yeah, that's right. And it'll be all right this time, too.
I guess it's our only choice. We're counting on you now, James. Remember, it's possible that things have changed quite a bit from the last time you went in. Just be careful, okay, Dad?
Sure thing. Let's get going.
Go ahead, Leon.
Roger that, Ma.
So here we are in Dollface's memory, eh? This looks just like this is from the time of the Dymos affair, I think. What have we here? It's Dollface's grave site. Huh? That you, Dollface? You there? It's me! Answer! If I remember right, that was...
Dolores Hayes. That's my name.
Dollface, is that you?
I was already dead, wasn't I?
Already what?
I remember my name is Dolores Hayes. I remember everything that happened to me, who I was and why I died.
What? What are you saying? You're an orbital frame, Dolores. Isn't that what you've always said?
I'm not just an orbital frame. My real name is Dolores Hayes. I was a human and died. People will suffer because I shouldn't be here.
That's the most ridiculous Oh, Dolores Hayes, Radium's lover. It all makes sense now.
Soon now, Dolly. We'll be together forever.
Was it then, when he took the system?
Dolores, she was created using the wreckage of Idolo.
So this is what's left of our memory from Idolo.
I want to go now. My only desire is eternal peace.
Hey, wait just a minute there, doll. Don't go saying that now. If you leave, something terrible will happen to Earth. That's not the way I've raised you after all this time.
What do you mean?
That's right. You were created as Isis at first, but Rachel's hands made you Dolores. And then you came to me like a new child. So sweet and innocent. And we began our journey together. You remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yes, okay, so you had your start in Idolo, that's true. But that's all in the past now, right? Technically, you were reborn after that, you see? In short, the ship Ender was like your cradle, and Rachel is just like your mother. And that makes me, well, gosh darn it. Well, you're just like family.
I'm family? I belong to you?
Memories of the past have nothing to do with it. You're not Dolores Hayes, and you're not Isis either. You're just Dolores and part of my family.
Is that true? I'm a part of your family? A member of Sir Uncle's family?
That's right. Now, if you understand that, you know you just can't sit here moping.
Of course not.
Well, then, let's blow this joint.
Right.
Look, Mama!
did it. She's starting to repair herself.
The vital signs are looking good.
Daddy!
Well, did it work or not?
Yep.
She's a lot of work.
You know, it wrenches my heart entrusting everything to your family. But these are the circumstances.
And in respect to the practical use of the orbital frame, you are our most promising lineup in this.
Well, gee, thanks. The charges haven't completely been cleared, so I am going to need to accompany you. But if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word, all right?
Right.
Well, hail, hail. The gang's all here, isn't it?
Cindy, why are you here?
You don't think I'd miss a story on people about to save the world, do you?
Aren't we so lucky? There you are. How do you like it?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's perfect. Thank you. Now I am truly Dolores.
Yep. There's no way of mistaking you for anyone else now. What is it?
We are parting ways now, aren't we?
Well, I'm not too partial to Earth. Hey, if there's a chance, we'll see each other again.
Right.
Mr. Lynx, I know it's right before you take off, but I've got bad news. Apparently the bellwether of the coup d'etat, General Rutger, committed suicide.
Huh?
He must have lost hope when Radium Levans took over the plan.
You're right. It's clear to me now more than ever that...
Cut it off! Hey, what do you think you're doing now, sis?
The left side is just bad luck.
There's nothing left.
See, I told you.
Rub it in, why don't you? Cindy? Mama, you all right?
Now, let's head to the control room.
Right.
Hey! Get your hands off me! Nasty thing! Circle!
Dollface, are you all right?
Yes?
You saved me.
I'm just glad I made it in time.
That was close, wasn't it?
This time it's not empty, Mr. Lynx.
Miss Rebecca!
So, what now? What's the matter with you this time?
Shut up! I'll die for father's sake if I have to. That's my family's honor!
You're an idiot!
Sir Uncle!
Stay out of it, Dollface.
Right.
Let me tell you something. That bum out there doesn't deserve to be called father.
Shut up! What would you know about it?
I'm a father, and I know a lot more than you think. A man's bond with his child isn't just some cold business arrangement. It's warm and giving. Do you even know what that means? Enough of that already. I can't undo your grief. If you want to be pushed around by some irresponsible adult, that's your problem. Good luck. Come on, now.
Right.
Number 3 defense line has collapsed. Unit 31 and Unit 78, communication severed. Foil 1 failing!
Use the LEDs as escorts. Hurry the activation of foil 2.
Damage on anchor station at 20%, sir.
What? The destruction. It's too fast.
This whole thing is gonna blow!
Hang on!
The elevator will not stop sinking. 36% of ground station has submerged. Commander, there's a warning for second station on the comm system.
Cut the station loose now? But who will take responsibility?
The adjuster foil escort unit is ready now, sir.
Fix foil 2 and call off wire.
Yes, sir.
I can't find her. Where the hell did you go, Rebecca?
coil number 3.
That won't be enough.
Who the devil are you?
I am the acting chief inspector of Wired, and this is Dr. Rachel Lynx.
Look, you have to purge middle station and second station right now. If we can just remove the weight on the Earth side, we can regain the orbital elevator's balance. There's no other way to stop its descent at this point.
But that's...
This is no time for talk, Commander.
Oh.
Get out of the way. Give me a status report on the evacuation of second and middle stations. Evacuation complete, ma'am. Any word from the tactical commander?
We can contact him. This is the only control system left.
That can't be.
We should evacuate too. This battle, we've lost it.
Don't give me that, Commander. We haven't lost this thing until we decide to. If you can't make a decision, then let someone in here who can. I won't stop anyone who wants to get out, but there are over 120 million people down there counting on us. If you run away now, you'll be leaving all of those people to die. If you want to win this thing, then stay and fight through it with us. Now is the time for you to make a decision. Run and hide, or stay and fight. Fight! Entering preparations for the purge. We need confirmation of station status. Fabulous!
You understand, right? We're going to have to cut second station and middle station loose.
Yes. It's just the system activation circuits in the central control room are manually operated, and here are the keys.
What the? Why didn't you tell us that sooner, old man?
Well, I...
Give me that!
Hey.
Cindy!
Huh? What's with these?
Guide me to the control room!
Come in, James. Give me your position.
Sorry, there was a lot going on. I loitered. Dahl and I are headed for Anchor Station. How about you guys?
We're in Central Station now. Hurry, James. Even if we take every emergency measure, if radium isn't somehow defeated, the situation looks hopeless.
Got it.
Over 120 million people are counting on you, too. We know.
You know, really, no matter how you look at it, I'm under her thumb. Well, frankly, I ain't complaining. Let's go, Dollface.
Right, Sir Uncle. Sir Uncle, I don't understand. Why is that person doing such horrible things?
That's tough. You know, he had hopes too once.
Hopes?
Yes, hope will keep you going even when it seems impossible. But you see, when hope dies, people can despair, and despair is the worst feeling.
And that person has run out of hope, and just doesn't know it yet. It's so sad, Sir Uncle.
All human beings have darkness in them, Dollface.
Darkness?
Sometimes it just gets the better of them. It wants to release us from feeling the despair. But you know something? Sometimes even your own two hands aren't enough. You have to have the faith to be willing to take the hand of someone else.
No matter what you have to do, hold the vital line!
Two enemy crafts have infiltrated the station, heading towards central control. Leon, are you all right?
We're fine!
Turn to the passage just ahead of you.
This one here?
That's right, you got it. That's it. What is that thing?
Hurry, your mouth!
Hurry, big brother.
I know already!
Leon, hurry up. There's no more time. Leon!
Just a little more. Okay, ready. The switch is now out.
Now hit both of them at the same time.
Ready?
Set! Now! Purge it!
saved us.
Second station heard. Middle next. Continuing with middle station. What about Rully? You and he were flying together, weren't you?
He's dead.
Oh, Rully. Axel, it seems the startup program's been had. Give me a transplantation.
Got it.
We'll head for Anchor Station. What? His father. I have to see him one last time. Sir, Uncle! It's here. It's waiting for us.
What is?
I don't know. My sister and I... The same thing runs through us. That child, she is coming.
Don't worry. We won't allow anyone to get in our way now, my dearest. Come now, my love. Let's go.
Sorry to bother you when you look so happy. But I'll have to stop you here. If I let you go through with this mess any longer, everyone will be extinct!
You're not interfering with our honeymoon, are you, James?
This is wrong.
You can't interfere. I won't allow you to do that.
What's wrong? I'm not finished yet, mister.
Viola, you're here too. But you're still trying to get in our way, aren't you? Well...
Don't do it!
Dolly is the only person with meaning in my life anymore. The rest of you are all just refuse. Garbage! Everyone that gets in the way of me and Dolly, I will make disappear! But Father!
We'll settle things with him ourselves. You guys let him clear out.
It's you.
But Dolores, why did you do that? It's only natural. We're friends after all, aren't we? We are friends. I couldn't just stand by and watch my friends get hurt. That would be wrong.
Get a move on, you guys.
Yes, fleeing like sad dogs.
Foil 3 has collapsed. The elevator can't return to a state of balance. What about the last foil?
Mama, what about Dad? He still can't defeat Hathor, can he?
We've lost all communication, so I can't be sure.
What?
The orbital elevator is still falling, Commander. Final foil, receiving concentrated enemy fire. Oh, James.
So this is it, huh? An old, worn-out Earther like you can't stop our departure, you know. The new world to come has no use for you people. Just Dolly and I are enough.
Hold on.
Yes.
I know you cared for her a lot, but I have people I love too. Okay? I know what it's like to want to protect. Especially my wife. If you insist on getting her really mad, you'd better watch out.
That's right. So watch it.
All that said, better watch out for me. What?
If only you didn't get in the way, then Radium and I could be together forever.
Dolores?
You are his Dolly.
Don't be so absurd. My Dolly is right here with me. Right here with me!
You're mistaken. Miss Dolly isn't here anymore. The last pieces of her are sleeping inside her little sister and me.
You shut up! Dolly and I are going to create a whole new world together!
But that isn't Miss Dolly. That's just an illusion. Something you've created out of your pain. You are crushing the legacy of your Dolly even now.
You lie!
Radium.
Dolly? No, it's not! It can't be!
Radium, but the child. Don't look back. Remember your promise. You can never return to those days again, Radium. I can take away your pain of losing me.
Don't listen to her! It's not too late to climb up from the depths!
I can't. I can't. There's no turning back.
Damn it! He's gone insane! Listen, doll! He'll be back! Watch out for him!
Final foil, mass deteriorating, adjusting balance point. James, answer! Come on! Dan, you've got to hurry it up!
This looks bad. And Rachel's gonna think I'm some kind of wuss or something. But how the hell do I stop it? Get out of the way, dollface! this is no good. Wait, I've got a plan. Aim the vector trap at yourself and activate it. Just the same way he's doing.
But what if I do it wrong and something happens to you, Sir Uncle?
Something's going to happen to me if you don't. If he can do it, then we can too.
But can we?
We've got to.
That's an order! Dolores, I'm your father and you have to obey!
We did it. Now the orbital elevator won't fall.
You did your best for us, James.
But what's wrong, Rachel?
It wasn't enough.
What?
During the battle, the final foil's mass decreased. It'll take another hour to reach the balance point. We won't make it anymore. 1 hour just doesn't cut it.
After all that? What's wrong now? What are you crying about? You would think I died or something.
I'm crying because I'm happy. You called me by my name.
Is that all? I'll be. You mean after all this time I've never called you by your real name?
Yes.
Well, I've been a bad father.
No.
It wouldn't surprise me any. Oh, I've given it everything I had. I've never made my family happy. Why should you be any different?
Sir Uncle?
Dolores, you did your best, and that's all we could ask.
You too, Sir Uncle. You did well even at your age.
Watch it now. I ain't that old.
Sir Uncle?
Huh?
James Links, my destiny, thank you.
Dolores! 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 What is she planning to do?
Everyone to the evacuation boards!
Ready the escape shuttles for launch.
Sir! Come on the double! get it. There's no way she'll reach it under her own power. If she keeps that up...
She'll use up all her Metatron, and it'll kill her.
Quit it, Dolores! You're going to kill yourself!
It's no good. The orbital elevator's descent won't stop. Dolores. Radium. She's calling you now. The compressed space is expanding again. She's using hate source Metatron, but even that's not enough. Dolores.
Damn it. There's nothing I can do but watch. Control room, can you hear me? The offline Raptors have started moving again.
They're leaving us and heading toward Anchor Station. Are they going to attack?
Control room, give us orders. Control room.
Final foil.
At a point 10 minutes from the balance point. The size of the compressed space and the pulling force is rapidly falling again. Wait, listen to this.
What's this?
Cover me softly, good night. A flying ship, dreams of journeys past, my memory returns inside the brilliant light. When mingled with the gentle breeze, I can see again timeless. Good night, sweet dreams to you. Riding on a ship of clouds, spread your white wings, cover me softly, good night. A flying ship, dreams of journeys past, my memory returns inside the brilliant light. When mingled with the gentle breeze, I can see again timeless.
Dolores, enough. Time to come back. It's not right for you to die before your parents.
Sir, Uncle, I am so grateful to you for all you've done.
Then don't go. Just stay here with us.
I won't forget you.
No, wait! Dolores, don't go!
Sir, Uncle, Uncle.
just gone out to hang the laundry.
Oh, nice of him, huh? Well, I guess he has no choice, does he?
What do you need?
Nothing. I was calling about Big Brother.
What is it this time?
Well, I heard that his higher-up was harassing him, and wham! He got fired again.
The usual, I see.
Well, how's everything going?
So when are you guys coming back, anyway?
Well, with your mom as she is, it may be another year before we can.
Kinda got your hands full, don't ya?
Being on active duty for life isn't easy, you know.
Enter. Prepare for departure.
Well, I'll see ya. I'll call you again. Be careful, okay?
Yeah, you too, sweetheart.
Oh, sir! You have got so much wet laundry all over again. How many times have I told you that water is a computer's worst enemy?
What? Give me a break. It was the easiest place to hang.
Honestly,